Did you mean to call us bums and haters?
Now, honestly, like, yo, nah, I like that.
Good, though.
I like that question. To be dead ass real with you, like, for me not knowing y'all, I can't call y'all no bums and no haters, and I respect what niggas doing. I see, like, you know, any nigga that's busting moves is not a bum. There's real bums out there that's not doing nothing.
Right.
But at the same time, hate, because if you read the stat, he was addressing motherfuckers haters, right? Haters and bums share the same characteristics. You understand?
This hot foot, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got as the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.
All right, we back. My expert opinion. Y'all already know what it is. Hit that like, hit that share. Let everybody know you in here. Don't cost you no paper unless you's a mother hater. Thank you to all the new subscribers, to all the old subscribers, to everyone that's been tuning into the show and supporting the movement. I appreciate you. I'm gonna start this off by saying rest in peace, Pat Stay.
Facts. Indeed.
Battle rap legend, you will be missed. Pat spent years just entertaining us and showing love. I want to put that out there. If you can, look up his GoFundMe and support his family. If you got love for me or you got love for what he's done for the culture. Now, with that said, you know what we didn't play? You know, Pat stayed dissed Game before he passed away.
I didn't know that. Wow, what they had? What they had? They had something?
Let me go around. Yo.
Salute, King.
Mac, what up?
Salute.
How many demos?
They ain't over yet.
It ain't over yet?
Day's not over yet.
What you think about them joints I was playing though, man?
You saw me bopping?
Nigga said bopping. All right, cool. I'm just leave it at that. All right, cool. HYNAKEN.
Respect, salute, and respect. Want to give a big salute to Kevin Durant. Found out he's a real supporter of the show.
Really?
Really.
That's fire.
Like not no bluff. Like he'll stop his day, stop what he's doing, whenever you schedule the episode and rock out.
Wow.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yo, shout out to KD.
So just
Do you still believe Hitman Holla beat me though? That's the question. That's the question. I created a whole barcode to decipher battles.
Yeah.
Just because he said that, I was like, okay, you don't know how to judge battles. Let me show you how to do it, so you could go back and look at that shit. But shout out to KD, you know Brooklyn Nets all the way.
Big facts.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
He was almost out of here.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm glad he stayed, yo.
I'm glad he
Real
stayed.
shit.
I'm glad he stayed. We
I wanted him on the Knicks, but it's all good.
I want him in the chair.
Bruh, you niggas in this Knicks shit, man.
Want him in the chair. Want him in the chair.
He might pull up before with the show. You might pull up.
Nah, he's watched
That's
all
fire.
the episodes, the joints y'all been on before.
How did you find
Shout
this
out
out?
to homie.
Come on, bro. You know
Yo,
we do.
hit me up, man. Stop playing like yo.
No, I'm dead ass. This not a bluff. He really watches the
All
show.
right, cool.
That's
All
a
right, we
big
at the
deal.
Barclays.
That's fire.
Next Nets again.
Hopefully.
Oh,
Yo, shout out to the gang. H Hoffa in the building. Chas, what up? Jamaica. Sean Bigger in the back. Man of God. He spoke a lot last episode.
yo, Grafh, he was talking.
Word.
Y'all still seem...
I gotta see
You
that
two
shit, man.
niggas?
I ain't give me nothing juice
I
about
was
it.
chilling.
Running niggas out the shop.
He ain't pointing at me.
Yeah, nah, not
He's
at
not
all.
pointing to
You
me.
wasn't there.
He's not
You wasn't there.
ain't
It
got
might have
nothing to do
went
with it.
different.
It would have went
It might
different
have
if
went
you were
different.
here. I can
Might-
keep it honest.
Yeah.
It would have been a
Mac,
different
It
energy.
would have went different if you was there.
I agree, actually.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not blaming you. I
Yo,
told you why it would have
we
went
had
different.
a whole indulgence episode. Niggas was smoking weed, drinking, everybody drinking. Yeah, exactly. That's what
That's
happens
crazy.
when Mecca's not here.
I
It is what
refuse
it
to
is.
take responsibility for whatever fuckery y'all got into off my
They
part.
needed the balance, huh?
That's what it is.
What's up? What's good? It's popping.
Salute to the family.
Peace and love.
Yo, what's that Fab situation I seen you put up on your page?
Oh, I'm DJing some. They got a private celebration for Fab at Soho House. I'm DJing for a little while.
Where's that?
A celebrity DJ action.
I
At Soho
pull up.
House.
I pull up and fuck with
DJ?
y'all.
I always DJ.
That's
I was a
all-
party
always-
I always
always
been a
got it
DJ.
in.
Yeah.
From his party
I
promotion.
just stopped doing that. Everybody say I charge too much, but hey. I got a corporate. I'm going corporate now. Celebrity
mad at you.
DJ.
It is what it is. We got a new guest in the house. Cause y'all done seen the side already. You know, Grafh is a frequent flyer over here. You know what I'm
Cheers,
saying?
nigga. I'm on deck. You already know.
you're
I'm a
like-
friend of the room. What's up with it?
Facts, like, you know what I mean? He pull up whenever. 38 Spesh, what it is.
What's happening, man?
We chilling. We
Appreciate
good.
y'all having me,
We good.
man.
We good.
Trust.
Salute.
Word up,
Salute.
word
Salute.
up, word up.
Indeed.
All right. I'm gonna put this out there. This is gonna be a little bit different. Best diss record of all time.
What you think?
It's
Best
so
diss
many
record.
on the
I like
list.
Drake. I like Drake and Meek Mill, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean,
Back
Drake,
to back?
back to back.
As the best diss
Back
record
to
of all
back?
time?
I like
Hit 'em up.
Back to back.
Hit 'em up.
back to back.
Back to
y'all.
back was like-
Back to back to me is one of my
Back to
favorites.
back is a good diss record.
Back to back is a great record. That's a great diss
What's
record.
the-
Right.
what's the
one of
best
the
diss
hardest
record?
Now, Space said I Smell Pussy is the
Yeah.
best diss record.
I don't know if it's the best, but that's a hard ass diss
That's
record.
a
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
record.
Ice Cube, no Vaseline.
That's probably one of the that's up there in the top.
Ice Cube, no Vaseline.
See,
He
I'm
dissed
going
the entire
sonically
group.
too. Sonically, back to back sounds
That's a
good.
great song.
And
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm saying.
Wait, so ain't none of y'all gonna bring
Sonically.
up game shit.
Which
one?
game record?
Game dissing Eminem.
What,
Nobody's
as a
gonna
top
bring that
five?
up? I'm asking.
As a top 5?
Are we discussing this? Because I don't see nobody talking about it.
Well,
Why is
Nah, not
nobody
as a top
Some
talking
people
about
five.
were talking about it, but it wasn't.
It's
wasn't
there.
good. Wasn't good.
It's just there.
Yo, you think it's top 5 diss record all time?
it? I never said that.
No, I'm
I just said-
asking.
I'm
I
just
didn't say you
noticing
said it.
nobody-
No.
That was a question.
Yeah, we were talking
That
about
was a
top
question.
five.
We were talking
brought
about
it
top
up.
5
Right.
and you made it like, is that the best one? No. So do you think the game's record is top 5 diss record all
Would
time?
I say top 5?
Yeah,
Not
okay.
at all.
Top
Not at
10?
all.
Top 10?
Why y'all put it on me?
Why not?
We just listened to the shit 2 minutes ago.
You brought it up.
You brought it up.
I threw a record out there,
2
though.
minutes ago, bro.
I threw a
Don't let these
record.
niggas fool you. We just listened to the shit. We all
Ain't nobody
we just
fooling
played it.
nobody.
Look, the speaker's right here.
Yo, everybody. Everybody.
We just listened to that shit.
We didn't know the question, though. The
Hold on,
question
let's
was
see.
brand new.
Let's see. Is it still on up? Look, look.
yeah.
Can you see that?
This nigga here.
What about Ether?
Ether.
He's just top 5, I
So
think.
nobody's gonna talk about this shit.
You want to break down this game record? We can do it.
It's Mav's show. I'm trying to dub his
No,
whole
it's
out of you.
Mav's show,
Wait, I'm
man.
dubbing his whole out of you.
It's the most recent, well, with the exception of I do want to
love
stop the
life
camera
here.
for a second and play Pat Stay shit at the end of this.
Oh, no, that's right.
Definitely.
I never heard that, too,
Let's
so
do
I
it.
want to hear it. Yeah. I want to say salute to Pat Stay as well, man. Son is a good dude. I was blown away by that fucking news. Like,
Yeah,
what the
man,
fuck?
that shit was crazy.
Word. Son is he's just a good person. Good energy and all that, and talented as fuck. So that sucked. Word them over.
But yeah, so where does that rank?
What game?
Yeah.
Maybe top 99?
Sheesh.
Come on, B.
Sheesh.
Nigga said.
What is
top
wrong with
90.
this guy? We don't have a number
Top
for where we don't have
He
a
asked where
number.
it's ranked.
He just came off the top of the dome. We don't pause. We don't know the ranking of the record. I think the record is okay. I think it's a little long for me to get into. I
Hold on,
kind
10
of like
minutes
record.
is not in-
Pause.
I kind of
Pause.
pause. I think the record's duration is kind of long to listen to. All right, but I usually like records that are 3 minutes or less.
Right.
3 minutes or less.
That nigga said the
That's why you
duration.
saying back to back.
I'm just saying sometimes a record can be a little drawn out and it'll take
Right.
your attention the other way.
I think he made it to be like a conversational piece by making it. It's mad elements to it. And all
Definitely.
that.
Interesting.
But
He brought Stan
in
back.
my opinion,
Yeah.
as an MC, if he took the dopest parts of that shit and just made one verse, it would have been a fucking smoker. I think he just tried to make it entertaining and some creative shit, and he was doing some other. He made art out of the shit. I ain't mad at it. It was an idea. But if he took this, the dopest, like the third verse was stupid. It's crazy. First verse is alright. It was certain parts that was like that was cool, but this part was crazy. If he took the dopest parts, and made one long verse, niggas have been talking about that shit. Like,
so it was just a little drawn out. That's what you
probably.
said.
I think he was just trying to be creative. I ain't knocking him. I fuck with son, but
do you think
in my opinion as a writer, if he took the strongest part, if he started with the first 4 bars in the second verse and then came right into that third verse.
Would you listen to that record again?
Nah, it's too long.
That's the question of the night.
But that's what I
the
just
question
said.
of the night, 38.
I didn't get through the whole record just now.
Right.
So it's just a long ass song.
Right.
But
Yeah, we was like, we're good after 5 minutes.
But the parts that were dope, I was like, well, that's fire. But if he took them parts and put them all together, it would have been like, whoo.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
part of the reason why this isn't getting the conversation that most other diss records do is because every diss record we mentioned
got a basis.
There's a story behind it.
That's
we
what I'm
know
about
the
to say,
story.
too.
M versus Hov, Eazy-E, and
M versus
NWA.
Hov.
M versus Hov happened?
Excuse me. Nas.
M versus Nas.
M versus Nas.
I mean,
Nas versus Hov.
Oh, I'm about to
Jesus
fuck me up
Christ.
again. I was like, damn.
Nas
where was I?
Excuse me. Nas
versus Hov.
Right,
Nas
right.
versus Hov. We know what that's from.
Right.
NWA versus Ice Cube. We know what that's from.
Right.
This kind of came out of nowhere. Like, why do you have a problem with Eminem after all this time? And was it the? I
Super
hope
Bowl?
it's not the Super Bowl because or maybe the Super Bowl was like the last straw. But M hasn't even addressed it. Even
What is the issue? It's not like a public
your
issue,
guess
is
is
it?
as good as mine.
Apparently,
Like,
people say he felt the way that he didn't get to perform,
at the Super Bowl.
and it was in Cali. And if you notice, everybody that performed, he's been taking shots at him in a linear fashion.
Oh, maybe that's what it is then. Right,
I don't know if he's gonna come for Kendrick.
That's not a beef then, because M probably like, what the fuck I did?
Right.
But be M.
Except for be cool with Dr. Dre and say
And 50
yes when
Cent.
they ask me to perform at
Right.
the
So
Super Bowl.
yeah, he probably like, I don't get it.
And
But-
he's not responding.
But
which-
Game is like a mastermind with how to fucking create viral moments out of other niggas' names and shit. I don't know that trick. I want to know it though. Y'all niggas do this shit on the show all the time.
Yeah,
It's a great
what?
fucking thing.
With the viral moments with using somebody else's name?
Yeah.
It's more the topics. But
Yeah,
I
it
think
got to make sense. It got to resonate with people. If you miss it, like this shit, we don't know why this shit is happening. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He probably have to. I think he was trying to throw a fishbone at M, have M respond and have a reason. But he probably didn't get the reason. It's like, fuck, I'm gonna jump out the window anyway.
Oh, and somebody mentioned those two. He mentioned doing the verses with M, and people kind of summarily dismissed that online. Like, it wouldn't
Right.
happen, no way. And I think he took that personal too. But still, that doesn't
But
feel like
none of that has
enough.
nothing to do with M though. M is not doing shit to you to have a
That's
thing.
exactly
That's why it's
where
not
I'm
resonating
going.
with people because they're like, okay, y'all don't have a
Yeah,
thing
they feel like he's reaching.
It look a little
That's
weird.
like that.
It look
Yeah,
a little weird.
Yeah, because y'all don't have a reason. So
Out of
M
pocket,
probably was
what's
sleeping,
going
woke up
on
like,
there?
what? Like he don't know. It's like another. It got to be a thing, a
Me
reason. to attack.
personally, I feel like anytime with anybody, any rapper, when you initiate a diss with another rapper, I feel like that's a form of obsession. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Okay, that's real.
I think that's
No,
a
sometimes it works.
it might work, but you still
Sometimes
thinking
it
about
works.
another person for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody likes me. Boom, boom, boom.
That's a difference when it's a bunch of motherfuckers.
Nobody
But when you
likes
singling
me.
out one person, that's a
okay.
little weird. When you singling out one person, that's when it becomes obsession. Now, if I'm dissing everybody, fuck everybody, that's different. It's fuck everybody.
Right.
But if I'm thinking about this one motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, and I take my time I'm about to diss this motherfucker.
Well, they had issues behind the scenes. We just didn't know what they were.
They had issues.
You've heard that before?
Fifth and on
Fifth and,
job?
between the whole Supreme thing,
Oh,
like
I
there
thought you
was
were
there was
talking
an
about-
there was an underlying issue.
But it was based on Ja being on an E pill and not saying how to 50.
I didn't say they were strong issues.
Well,
you know.
there might have been some deeper.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Being who was supporting Ja and 50 feeling like, yo.
It was all kind of shit. Some of it I don't want
I'm
to talk
part
about.
of this cloth.
Yeah, that
why y'all
Queen
not
shit run
supporting me?
deep.
But
Yeah,
at
the
the time,
Queens.
at
Yeah,
the time,
I'm from
at
that
the
side of
time-
Queens, so some of them
at
I
the
ain't gonna
time
talk
that
on.
song
But
came out,
whatever.
we had no idea who he was really even talking to. He could have been talking to Jai. It could have just been talking.
No,
right before then.
Come on, murder. I don't believe.
Right before then, he did
yeah.
How to Rob. He talked about the whole industry. So it was like,
see,
okay.
that's what I thought you was talking about. I ain't realize you was talking about the murder record.
Yeah.
But if that was personal, that's personal shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If that's personal,
They
that's
had a
personal.
thing.
That's still like that rap shit. That's the one shit I hate about that rap shit is that you could just decide like I don't like this motherfucker. I'm gonna make a song about it. You don't even know this motherfucker. I just don't like him. I'm gonna make a song about him because people talking about him.
He lit right now.
It'd be some ego shit.
Niggas be wanting
You know what I'm
clout
saying?
too. Niggas
That's
be
right.
wanting that
That
clout
clout
too.
is addictive.
Because if
Clout
somebody,
is- yeah,
because
that's
if
a big
somebody
fact.
say your name back, which is a big deal, if they say your name back, you could blow up from that. So
Right.
people want to take that chance to see if you gonna take that shot.
Take the bait.
Say they name,
Yeah.
take the bait. Say they name back. Now niggas want to hear what Math gotta say because they said Math name now. Now Math got a shot. You know
Think
what I'm
about
saying?
it. Flex was saying your name the whole time. Bring that record in, Hoff. His ratings spiked up
Right.
because people wanted to see what your response was gonna be.
Right.
That clout, that attention is a different level energy, currency, what it brings in on a dollar value.
That's real.
Especially on a Thursday. That's when the ratings go in. So the whole Hoffa gang listening to Hot 97.
Yeah, facts.
Yo,
Hoffa gang, love y'all niggas.
And
man.
if you respond, then it's up. If the person you diss responds to you,
It's up.
Thing, yeah.
It's automatically on the pop.
Then it's business. I get it.
But if he doesn't,
And you look crazy.
Ooh. You look
quiet
crazy
in that house.
What'd you say?
And you look crazy. They don't respond. It's like
that's
it's like
tough,
a,
man.
it don't resonate if they don't respond. So
Right.
When you
that's what he's trying to say.
when Kendrick kicked that King of New York and you went back at him, and he didn't respond back to you, how did you feel about it?
See, I didn't do that record for a response. I was cool with Kendrick and all the TDE niggas. I did it because I'm too competitive. I'm a New York nigga. I'm from fucking Queens. I'm
Right.
mad competitive.
Contact sport.
When I did the record,
Right.
I sent it to them niggas' phones first before I put it out. I sent it to Kendrick, I sent it to J Rock, I think I sent it to Schoolboy Q and Apps. I think I sent it to all of them niggas. I definitely sent it to Kendrick and J Rock. And they responded and all that. I said, it's sport. I'm not dissing you on some personal shit because I fuck with
What
them
was the
niggas still.
response?
They fucked with it. They fucked with it. It was love. That's why when I did that shit on the show last week, I was like, oh, that shit is love. Because I didn't do it to diss the nigga disrespectfully. I fucked with Son. We took a flick after that. I seen him in the club after that, busting it up, all that.
Right.
Because I didn't fuck your mother. Like I didn't go personal. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I made it just lyrical and bars and competitive shit. I was like, okay, like
I'll drown him in a pool full of liquor.
Yeah, that was an L bar. I was like, oh, he on one.
bar for bar. You caught all that.
No.
Some shit be over niggas' head. Wee, but you caught all that. But yeah, but that was just competitive shit. So like, you know what I'm saying?
when is it being competitive and not clout chasing?
That's a good question.
When you're disrespectful.
When
When,
they
you
start-
add disrespect to the shit, then it's like you trying to do some other shit. Like if I was trying to really go somewhere else with it, I'd have been disrespectful. Like if I'm dissing you, it's gonna be that's why I hate when niggas, like when I did that the freestyle on Casanova beat, I'm from Queens.
Right.
And niggas call it a G-Unit diss. I hated that shit because it's not a diss. If I'm dissing you, I'm gonna fucking diss you with disrespect in there. I don't do subliminals and I don't do the rap diss. If I don't do that, if I'm gonna diss you, disrespect is in there. Now it's like, okay, now this is the thing. It's never gonna be clout from a real nigga. I think that internet shit is just, that's for
But
other
in
niggas.
fairness,
Grafh, you wasn't taking shots at M for years, bro.
Eminem?
Yeah.
That's competitive shit. I'm a M fan. That's not a diss. That's competitive
Right.
shit.
Okay,
Not
alright,
disrespect. That's what I'm saying. If I'm taking a shot, I might be trying to bait or just start shit because I fuck with you.
Right.
That's more of a compliment.
Do
And
you
wanna
think that's
compete. From me, that's a compliment. 'cause
Do you
I'm
think that's what
competitive.
game is doing?
Maybe. Maybe.
I don't know
what game is
it's
doing,
a
but for me-
compliment to me. It don't sound like
Nah.
a compliment.
I don't know what Son is doing. I'm not in Son brain. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I'm just
But
saying when it sound, I don't know
when I
neither.
do it, if I do that, it's the respect thing. Because I'm not going to even want my name in the same sentence with a nigga that I think is trash.
but in fairness
You know
to
what I'm
you, no one's ever questioned your pen.
Right.
The complexity of your rhymes be going over niggas' heads so much. It be like, did he say something I ain't catch?
Right.
So
That's real shit.
anytime you spit in your bars, niggas gonna be like, he taking a shot at me.
Because they might not get what the fuck I'm talking about.
You not no cupcake rapper.
Nah, that's
you
a
haven't
fact.
been for never in your life.
Yeah,
Right,
but
right.
even by his definition of a diss record, the game record was a diss record. It was wild,
Clearly.
disrespectful
Yeah,
shit.
if
He
it's
talked about his
disrespectful,
daughter,
it's
he
what it
talked
is.
about his mom's, like,
Yeah, that's when you cross the line like that, you're trying to disrespect this manhood. You talk about nigga moms and his daughter, it's lit, nigga. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's different. If I put my brain somewhere to talk about your daughter and your mom's on the record, I'm ready to fight you and say fuck your life. For real, for real. If niggas do that to me, I'm jumping out the window. You know what I'm saying? It's real shit. So that's difference. That's difference between just some rap shit and some, oh, you crossing the line as me as a man. Either I gotta totally ignore this or I gotta fight you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at that.
So again, top 5. Top 5 diss records.
Hit him up.
Ether is up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Ether definitely up there.
Definitely.
What rank is Ether?
Top 5. Somewhere in that top 5.
I
think
say top 3. Ether?
Ether's up there. What you think?
I'm a
Ether
Brooklyn
definitely
nigga saying
That's a big fact.
It might be number 1.
That's that Queen shit. I ain't tripping. But I don't know put it as number 1. But I'm a
Name
Queens
one
nigga.
that's better.
Huh?
Yeah.
Name one that's
I
better.
can't really, right.
This is what I'm
But
saying.
name one's
Like,
on the
there
same
ain't no
level. Like,
clean shit.
the
Name one
motherfucking
is
Ice
better.
Cube shit.
Yeah.
That ain't better than Ether.
So I had to slap her.
No, he yellow boys on your team, so you're losing. Hey, yo, Dre, stick to producing. Calling me Arnold, what? You Benedict. Easy E saw your ass and ran in it quick. The whole thing was about, you got mad when I got my own company, but I'm a man and ain't nobody helping me. Like, he shit on the whole group, trying to sound like America's most. You could drop 100 miles, but you don't come close. He shit on the whole group, and they were those niggas at the time. And he shit on all of them.
You still think that's better
there's a
than
movie
Ether?
about this shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yo, he called Jerry
fact.
Heller out so bad. Jerry Heller wanted to go at him for defamation of like
character.
Is that better than Ether?
Anti-Semitic, bro. Like, you gotta hurt somebody's
That's
feelings.
crazy.
When
Is
they
that
bring,
better than Ether? No.
No, I say the only reason I would say Ether is number 1 is because it became a term.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah.
It became a
cultural
term.
term.
Like,
That's
no
a fact.
Vaseline was, but that was
nobody, yo, I'm a no Vaseline you.
Nah,
No,
nah.
niggas,
Nobody say that.
I'm a Ether you.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, yeah.
So we
yeah,
got
it's
yeah.
a term now.
in the top 5.
Big facts.
We say Ether might be. We say Ether
No,
might be
we
number
go.
one.
It might be number 1.
Yeah,
we
that-
put in
okay.
a list together. What else? You
Ether
got
was
no
always.
no
If Ether's
Vaseline.
number 1, I'm voting Takeover is the Takeover is number 2.
By default, it's just it get
that
the
a
number
default
2
thing?
By
slot.
default.
Okay.
By default.
Okay.
And,
Takeover was a
and let's
fire
be
song,
honest,
too.
at the time when that shit dropped, bro.
It was crazy. It
was crazy.
Let's keep it
Takeover was
real.
crazy.
It took Nas about 3 months to come back for that
Yeah,
shit.
we get
You know
those
what I'm
songs.
saying?
I'm
Takeover
gonna
was
throw a
good.
little side joke niggas don't know. I was fucking with Kanye back then with making music and shit. The first Ether beat he made had a sample he couldn't clear. And
Wait a minute, wait.
I'm gonna tell you something, Jewel, that I never even said it on the podcast
Kanye made the first beat for Ether.
before. No, not Ether, pardon me. Takeover.
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 Okay, all right,
The
cool.
first Takeover,
All right.
I think he couldn't clear it for some reason, whatever the fuck it was. I got my hands on the beat. I think he let me rock the beat, and I made a song called Gangsta on it. It got 88 Keys screaming on the hook. Remember that shit? Gangsta, we ride. I made a song so ill on the shit at that time. He let me keep the shit and made that shit over. That he made the Takeover. He was like, nah, I gotta get that beat to Jay. I was like, come on, I killed it. Let me keep this shit. He let me rock and have that beat, and then he made the Takeover. Word the mother. I made a banger.
How different
Fire.
history would have been if Jay had that first
Probably
beat.
been saying the beats is mad similar. Keep it 100.
Gotcha.
That beat is hard as shit. But I bodied it though. Like I bodied it. You know what record I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember it.
Word the mother. That was technically the first Takeover beat.
I didn't know that.
We made that shit in Kanye's crib.
Interesting.
Dead
And he
ass.
did it over.
Yeah, he did it over.
But look.
So not Super Ugly? Where did Super Ugly go?
Please.
Super Ugly was like a freestyle, wasn't it?
No,
Am I
you
tripping?
said please?
He was
I don't
dissing.
like
He
that.
was- he was-
I
he was-
never liked
That's
that
left
one.
counters. That's the
Listen,
left counters on
man.
baby shit,
I
right?
never liked it.
No, man, it's
was
different,
dissing.
but you from Brooklyn, Heineken.
I
You
did
supposed
not
to
like
know better
that
than what
record.
you saying, bro.
That's super
Nah,
ugly. I think he
thought it
rushed
was
that.
hard.
My
It
nigga,
was still hard.
couldn't
didn't
talk
like-
about it if I ain't live it, bro. Like,
No, I get.
My
Yo,
nigga-
everything you said in that rap, he lived it.
but this is what I'm saying. Like, for me, like all my years of battling, my whole angle was I'ma say something real about you.
Right.
But then niggas would say a whole bunch of, I
Right.
just made this up in my imagination, and
Sounds-
here you go, I'm selling it. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, how is this nigga winning?
Right.
The shit he's saying ain't real. Nigga, I'm hitting this nigga with facts.
Very fast.
Like, you never knew this nigga stuck up a Walmart. Like, you niggas knew this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But whatever, you know what I mean?
You know what's crazy about that freestyle that I always said? When Jay did that shit, right? And he said left counters in your baby seat. He got mad flack for that, and people who thought that was punching below the belt. I thought that was brilliant. If you fucking niggas baby moms, you have to say it in a record.
That's sniper talk.
Nigga,
That's sniper
if I
talk.
fuck a nigga baby moms, and we go
That's
hard,
sniper talk.
We forgot you
Nigga.
on the list when we talked the drama.
That's
you wanted
that
to live, boy.
sniper talk.
Nigga, let me tell you something right here on the Mav Hoffa podcast. Nigga.
Don't do
If
that.
I'm going to battle with a nigga and I fucked his baby moms, nigga, that is going to be in the first 4 bars, nigga. Or it might be the hook, nigga. You bugging the fuck out.
Facts.
Left condoms in your baby seat. You stupid? You bugging the fuck out, nigga. I'm like, that nigga's mad at me for this. You're wildin'. And I'm a Nas fan. You already know.
Just keep
but
it
you're
in
wildin'. No, yeah, nigga. You don't keep that a secret? Left condoms in your baby seat.
You agree
fucking
with him, man?
disrespectful.
First 4 bars.
I gotta box you after that, boy.
Nigga,
You serious?
what? Nigga,
Might be the hook, nigga. You stupid?
I want to know because this
There might
rapper
be
talk.
audio as the intro, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yo, Matt,
I'm just trying
You might have audio as the intro, nigga.
what type of audio you talking
Yeah,
about? About her screaming?
Some cheeks getting banged
Yo,
out.
you
like,
an ill
hey,
nigga,
you don't
yo.
do it like that, huh?
Nigga, you bugging the fuck out.
It's gonna be savage, nigga. Just saying.
Parental advisory.
I'm a foul nigga though. So
Nigga,
He caught a lot of flack for that too.
Yeah, he
I
did.
don't understand why. I was like, there's no rules
I
involved.
think
That
niggas
nigga's
wanted
crazy.
Hov to lose because he caught a lot of flack
That's
for
my
that.
point.
That
Yeah,
that
baby
he
seat
shouldn't
condom,
have.
he caught a
Well, no,
lot
not
of
even
flack
he
for
shouldn't
that.
have.
strength of that. His mom's got at him for that. He said
Yeah.
he said his
Yeah,
own
his
mother.
mom
gave
like
him
that.
did get
That's
that.
a little distasteful.
No,
He
I
got
get
a
it, but
lot of flack.
in my opinion, it's not because that's bad. There's no rules in war, nigga. There's no rules in war.
I know what your mom said, but
if
in my opinion-
if I fuck your baby moms and we battle rapping, nigga, that's coming out in the verse. I don't give a fuck what you say. My mom say what she want to say.
Shit. Oh
that's
shit.
gonna happen, nigga. You're wildin'.
Fuck. No. Fucking on that note right there. Pusha. His verse to Drake.
Right.
That's top 5 to you?
That shit gotta go in the top 5. He was talking about 40 dying.
Oh, that was
And then
about top
he-
five.
Oh, nah, we ain't putting it in the
I don't know
top
about
5
top
for that.
5.
I
don't-
Whoa.
Probably not top 5.
All
That was hard,
time,
though.
time,
We're not
nigga.
doing
All
that.
time.
Out of all the shit y'all just got finished talking about how disrespect, he brought Drake's son out
Hit him
into the
up by
light.
Tupac.
But nobody
He's
knew
up there.
about
How
that.
you do
Hit
it,
him
my
up by
nigga.
Tupac,
Like
is up
Jay dropped this shit on Super Ugly, and the verse was super ugly. It
Facts.
made sense. Pusha was like, he gave us information that we never knew before. He got a son.
I don't know
we
about
didn't know
Pusha
that.
T.
But as
And then
far as the
talked about
bars,
his, and then
who
talked
remembers the bars?
and then
Anybody
talked
remember
about his
bars?
man dying
I
to the
remember him
point.
up started.
anybody remember
Hit him up
bars?
started out. I fucked your bitch, nigga.
That's how I'm starting my verse, nigga.
Hit him
First, hit
up,
him up is top 5.
Hit him up
nigga.
to be up
I
there.
said that.
Right.
Yeah, I
How
hit him
about I
up.
shot you?
Look,
How about I
Pac
shot you?
Look,
Who
check
shot
it
you?
out.
I mean, who
Look at the
shot
point you
you?
just made. Pac did that. He ain't get no flack for that.
I know that.
I fucked your
But
bitch.
he didn't say baby seat and all that. Niggas
He
got
ain't got
niggas got person with
He
the
wasn't
baby seat.
detailed like that. Left
I
condoms
bring
in
a
the
fucked your
baby into
bitch. Come on, son.
First
Nigga said I left.
That's how Grafh gonna start.
That's disrespectful, nigga.
I'm disrespecting him, but nah, that's disrespecting the kid.
That's why that. I mean,
Like, why you gonna toss it in that direction?
That's why he caught flat. On the baby
get it,
seat and all that.
See,
You
I'm
left it in the
I'm a
baby.
foul
Juice
nigga,
is
so
on the
I-
baby
I
seat.
can't
once said
relate.
I'll finger pop the Statue of Liberty. Some shit
I
like
sure
that.
did.
Yeah, son. So
I'm
this
a
ill
foul nigga though, so maybe I can't be in this conversation. I'm gonna be quiet because
Women like disrespectful shit
shit.
like that. That's fucked up.
I'm a disrespectful
who just
nigga,
said
so-
a LL Who just said a
Peace
LL
of
song?
love, yo.
LL against cannabis?
No, not that one. Somebody just mentioned an LL verse.
LL against KRS-One or some shit?
No, he never dissed KRS-One. It was
I know he had
I was
beef.
thinking to the break of dawn, but somebody said something else.
Mama said knock you out definitely will all be one of the
That-
all-time.
yeah.
It will have to go in the top 5 because of the records it sold. And it was this record that went like.
Was that the...
He never mentioned
But it
who
wasn't,
his name.
it wasn't direct though.
Yeah,
Who
it
is
wasn't
this,
direct.
nigga?
It was
Ice-T?
record that Cool
No,
Mo-
that was to the break of dawn.
Cool Mo D and Ice-T both.
That was
Ice-T,
to the break
I
of
knew it
dawn.
was Ice-T, no. But Mama said knock you out too.
And the break of dawn is when he mentioned their names. He actually said, so tell me how you like your cold cream in a comb, in a bowl, in a wet dream. Talking about fucking Ice-T's wife. Talking about fucking Darlene. Talking about
the first wife.
I took the cover right home to the bathroom. He's talking about beating off to...
Yeah, it's not the same as
it's
I
not.
left condoms in
That's a
babies.
I fucked your bitch.
disrespectful
No,
ass
nigga,
line.
y'all
nigga.
killing
Come
me.
on,
Nah.
stop, son.
Condoms in your baby seat is a disrespectful ass line.
The
That's
most-
kind of
the
that's
most
one of them lines that make
disrespectful.
you have to. You be like, I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah,
boy.
we gotta fight. We gotta
Leave him in
we gotta.
Pampers, left my drawers in his hamper. I thought that was a,
Nigga, I'm right around your hood tonight.
hard
Facts.
ass.
This is on the radio? Nah.
Word.
You gotta die.
We got something to do.
Die, nigga.
gotta die.
Claim to be
got
a
a box.
player, but I fucked your wife. Shit, son.
Now, to all the drill rappers, don't listen to them because y'all can solve stuff calmly.
Yeah.
Word, right?
It's a lyrical competition. Lyrical competition.
Nobody we talking about died off the strength of the battle verse.
Bringing it back to the Pusha T thing. Does anybody remember the bars?
No, I
The
don't.
setup of it, not really. But
Want to go around the room?
I don't. Keep it 100.
No.
Phone.
that's man. Nah, I don't really
Look, I
remember
be
the
wildin'.
bars, but it was a dope record,
phones
though.
on silent too.
The record was hard.
Spesh like I don't.
I don't remember the bars though. The
I
record
don't
was
either,
hard
yeah.
though.
New York,
was
New
hard,
York?
but I don't remember the bars either,
Nah.
so we can't put it up there.
Who got this and that?
Nah.
But Spesh didn't say what this record that you fuck with. Is there one?
Yeah, man. I fuck with. Was Dre Day considered a diss record?
Yes.
Oh, Dre Day was definitely. After they did the video to it and all that, the nigga dancing around and all that.
There's a couple pause lines. There's a couple pause lines in that shit.
Word? I don't remember the
With my nuts on your tonsils. Come on.
On stage, rapping at your whack ass concert.
Damn. With my nuts on your tonsils.
That was the loop, right?
While you're on stage rapping at your whack ass concert.
That was the loop. That was the Luke. They was just a Luke back
easy.
then.
No, that one was easy, but the other verse was the
That's easy,
Luke.
right?
No, he's
Yeah,
right.
But
It was a verse.
they was just a Luke too.
Yeah.
Talking to Luke too.
Yeah.
Bruh. With my nuts on your tonsils.
No, actually,
that was
he's
before the
right.
ball
That
days.
verse was Luke. That verse was Luke. That verse
Niggas
was
used to
the
rap
Luke.
that
That
shit
was
to
nuts
Luke.
on your tonsils. While you on stage rapping at your whack ass concert.
The West Coast expect to be something
Get with
different too,
doggy
though.
dog. Oh, is he
Crazy.
crazy?
With your mama and daddy.
Nah. Hold on. Gap teeth in your mouth, so my dick's got to
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
That
he
was
was
the line
wild.
right before that.
Called his
he was
mama
wild.
transvestite or some shit
was
like
wild.
that.
That's
He was
He
wild.
wild that one. Luke.
Here's a verse
He wa-
about your mama that you might
Might
not
not
like.
like. I heard she was
a Fresco dyke.
Right.
So on the Rizzo. Talk about
Now fuck
me
your
and-
mama, nigga. What?
Oh, that was
They
Tim
crazy.
Dog.
They
That
went
was
crazy.
just the Tim Dog.
Tim Dog.
They
Who
went
said
crazy.
fuck Compton.
Bruh.
They went crazy.
remember that.
son.
All right, so where does Dre Day rank?
I like Dre Day up there. I think it's top 10.
Okay,
I think it's top 10.
Yeah, I think Dre Day's top 10 too.
I think so too.
Does Eazy-E lose points for Real Compton City G's because he didn't write it?
I liked it, that record though, man. That shit was hard.
That shit was hard as fuck. That beat, that
was
shit
crazy.
was hard.
That
dude.
beat was
Pause,
so
son.
fucking crazy.
Who wrote that?
Who
That
wrote
doesn't
that?
matter who wrote that shit. That shit was
Checkmate.
fire.
Easy wasn't writing his own.
Oh, we
He
didn't
wasn't
bring
even a
that
rap.
up.
He's a hustler. Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't
Jadakiss
know.
and Beanie?
No, Jadakiss dissing 50, Checkmate.
That was
I
hard.
remember
That
that.
was kind of crazy.
That was hard.
That was kind
Was
of
it?
crazy.
That was hard.
Was it?
You
We
know
should-
y'all being biased till the bridge is over. But I,
No, the bridge is over.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
tough, no,
That's a tough
the bridge
record.
is
Yeah,
over.
that's
no,
up there.
no,
That's
the
up
bridge
there.
is over. It's top 5, definitely.
That's up there.
Yeah.
And Queens
up
and
there.
Not is top 5. That's,
That's
up
up
there.
there.
So wait, what's the list?
I like the bridge is
Ether.
over. Ether.
Ether's number one.
Bridge is over.
Take
Everybody
over.
agree. Ether's number
Yeah,
one.
Ether's number one.
Yeah, I think so.
Takeover.
Takeover.
Hit him up.
Is
gotta
that
be
hit him up,
there.
Hold on,
Hit
wait.
'em
Is
up.
Takeover number 2? We sticking with that? Is that what we doing?
I don't think it's number
As
two.
a-
He getting it by
Who?
default. It's his show.
Okay,
So it's
fuck
number
it. So,
two.
then, so it's default. So it's default by default.
Everybody agree. It's his show. It's number 2. All right.
So it's,
Number 3.
So it's default by default.
Moving right along.
Moving right along to number 3.
It's up there.
Go skip over and go straight to number 3.
Hit him up. Gotta be up there. Hit him up. Gotta be up there.
gotta be up
That's why I gotta make my own shows. I can make my own rules. I fuck with that. This is number 2 because it's my show. It's default by default.
They said it. I
It's default by default.
I ain't say it. You know what I mean?
It's my fault. It's by default.
slogan, yo.
It's my fault. It's by default.
Yes, that's a ill slogan.
Just do a rule.
I had to.
I'm mad at that.
Okay,
Yo,
so
man, funny,
1,
man.
2, and 3.
The bridge is over. I think gotta
Hit
be
him
top
up.
5.
Hit him up is
Yeah,
number
that's one of
3.
them joints.
What's number 4? Hit him up. The bridge is over.
I think it's 4 or 5. It's in there. To
Or
me.
South Bronx.
Nah, the bridge is over.
Bridge is over.
The bridge is over.
That's one
The
of them
bridge is
shits.
over.
I feel like we forgetting
if,
something.
I think if it didn't
Yeah,
get a
we-
response,
I don't be forgetting a few, nigga.
We forgetting a few.
Nah, I
bitch
can't
in
do
you.
that.
I like the Drake record against Meek Mill.
The comments and shit.
I like back-to-back top
That's up there,
five.
nigga.
Yeah.
Back to back
He
gotta be
shitted
top
on the whole
five,
man
y'all.
circle.
Yeah.
He shitted on all
Back
of
to
them.
back.
Yeah, back to back was crazy.
That almost ended Meek's
You're right,
career
yeah.
for real.
Back to back.
He had to go back to the live. He had to go back to the
Twitter
whole
fingers and all
live.
that.
He
Twitter
almost was
fingers.
finished.
Shout out to my boss, bitch, wife, and nigga.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, dogging on that.
He got a point. He got a lot of quotables in
There's a
that.
lot of quotes.
Son.
What you think,
Back
man?
to back gotta be top.
Back to back.
When
We
he
gotta
did-
be up this.
When Drake did the OVO Fest and then the artist, he had all the artwork of all the memes while he's performing back to back.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That right
That's
there.
a body
That
right
was,
there,
that was
son.
thugging.
No.
What, you
He
got another one?
performed it in Philly.
That's crazy.
I forgot he did that on
He
his
did
tour.
do that.
Type of shit I be on, nigga. If I got this record, I gotta go to your city and do that.
Damn, Drizzy.
That
Drizzy,
world.
Drizzy, why you do that?
Your girl.
The nigga, see, it's worse when nigga made a hit record out of your shit. That's
That's
fucked
what I
up.
was. That's
Yeah.
what made it.
Now, you gotta put up there. He made a motherfucking
But he
record.
had to retire the shit.
But you also know what made it dope? That
Is
the
that- is
niggas
that off the
came back
streaming charts?
together.
Huh?
Yeah.
He took that off the stream. Now you can't stream back to back.
It's hard to
anymore?
find.
No,
it's
you can
still
stream it.
It's still up there, but
It's
he
on
don't. He
Essentials.
don't
It's on
perform
Drake
it no more.
Essentials.
Nah, I could imagine. They cool now. So I get it. I wouldn't do the Evo, son.
And that's what made it dope. I say, because they came back together after all of that beef, after all of that trouble. Them niggas
Nah, that's
made a
a fact.
couple
Which
records that
reminded
was
me of
lit.
something. I was listening to the record that they did, right? When the beef was over. And at the end of Meek's verse, he says, me and Drizzy together, we going back. In my mind, for some reason, I feel like he said back to back originally, and niggas was like, no, don't remind them. Don't remind them.
I feel like that too.
Facts.
I feel like that too.
Son.
Didn't he say we going back to back?
No, he said we going back. But I feel like originally
And
it was trying to be back
going
to back.
back. Yeah.
And niggas was like, no, don't remind them, dog. Don't remind them,
That's
dog.
funny. That's funny. I dig it. Yeah,
Let
you
that
don't do
go.
that. Yeah, it's like
It's just a theory. I don't know if it's true, but sounded like it. Listen to it.
you gotta have
Tell me
thick
what
skin.
you
You gotta
think.
have thick skin for this rap shit, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
nigga,
the real shit.
If you Meek Mills,
agree.
right, and a nigga diss you in a hit record, that shit, you gonna be in the crib pacing around. I won't be in my crib like, what the fuck?
Anxiety
I'm
through the
pacing
roof.
around, nigga. Like when I get in certain kind of mood, I'm pacing around. I'm thinking about evil things. Like I wanna hurt everybody, nigga.
Do you think that that's why people respected his comeback with the album so great? Because he had a lot of pressure on his neck and he came
Probably,
back.
nigga.
He came back
Shit,
for
that-
rap.
that
For
shit-
Meek Mill.
that takes a lot
He
of
came
mental
back
strength,
for
nigga.
rap, nigga.
It takes a lot of
Album, yo.
mental strength to deal with that shit, nigga. It can fuck you up.
Respect to his mental
No,
strength.
nigga.
I agree with
How
you.
That's
about
a
when
big
you walk
fact.
in a room and your girl is like, yo, I'll talk to you later.
Yo, this nigga Math is a ill nigga, son.
That shit is crazy. This nigga went
Because the
outside.
relationship was over after that song.
What's wrong with this dude?
I don't ever want to hear this again.
That shit is crazy, son. That shit is crazy. I be putting myself in niggas' shoes when I see shit like that. I'm like, yo, that's a rough one.
But
my
that
nigga.
shit you said
A
about
nigga
the-
diss you in a hit record is like, you gonna be thinking like, nigga, how do I kill you, nigga? Like, and if I do kill you, your song's gonna be bigger.
Nigga, the hit record is in rotation in 50 states.
That's what I'm saying. So if I
52.
do even
Yeah.
kill you
Oh,
physically, like if you're dead in a box, the song gets bigger.
Imagine
Yeah.
How do I get out
Now
of this?
you're immortal. Now it never goes away.
Yeah, now it's like, now this shit gonna get a fucking.
Imagine the nigga put a marketing budget behind it too. Yeah.
What he
gives-
did?
What gives y'all rappers the most pressure? Because we talk about Meek Mill just on a regular basis. Like, it's three
Real shit,
rappers in here.
No,
I'm gonna say four. No, but he tells me not to say he's a rapper.
He
So,
rap, right?
No, chill. What would
y'all
give
stop?
what would give y'all three rappers the most pressure?
I'm Math Hoffa, I'm sorry. Sorry. Y'all gotta answer that question.
It's my show.
Y'all gotta answer. No.
It's my show,
It's not
goddamn
even
it.
that.
My
I'm a
fault,
battle
my-
rapper, bro. Like,
My fault, my fault.
pressure.
right?
We don't feel pressure the same way other people feel
Yeah,
pressure.
What you mean?
But you
It's
said you
not the same.
go.
Hold
Okay,
on,
go
break
ahead.
that
It's not
down.
the same, bro.
That's a fact.
What-
though.
how's it
Look
like?
what they go
No,
through.
no, how-
That combat, they combat all
you can go in
day.
the
I wanna
studio,
hear this.
you can go in the studio, make a record it up, but when you're standing on stage and you're performing 15 minutes of new material that no one has ever heard before for the first time, and it has to be perfect,
and you gotta-
it's different.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Regular
motherfucking
rappers ain't
pressure.
gotta do that.
That's why I call y'all niggas geniuses. That's
I wanna know
pressure,
something
son.
though about have you ever like in the middle ever battle felt like damn, son probably got me. While you battling, you
Never.
ever felt like never.
Well,
Never, or felt like, damn, I could have delivered that verse.
Because my default is always, well, I told the truth.
That's real.
Right.
I don't know what he doing. Okay, all right, cool.
All right.
So is that a prerequisite of the battle rap that you have to tell the truth? Is that like a guideline?
I feel like that's
that should-
just for me. I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Couldn't talk about it if you ain't living.
Yeah, I feel like that should be a guideline for rap, period.
It should be, but
Because if we could use imagination, then it ain't no limits to what we could come up with. That's not.
But yet, the number
Know what
one
I'm
diss
saying?
record is a song full of misinformation.
Which one?
What's that?
Ether, you saying?
Bruh,
What he said?
you 36 in a karate class, Tabo hole,
That was
trying
based
to work
on
it
his,
out.
that was based on a J bar.
But he was snapping.
Yeah,
it was
right.
a lot of snaps. It wasn't a lot of factual shit. He
There was
used
some factual shit in there. Yeah, he
That
used
was
some.
based on
but
what
a
he
lot
said.
a lot of it was snaps.
No, there's
Right.
also the rebuttal. That was a rebuttal. If you said, you know, that means fly early. Plus, I know Tabo. Okay, you 36 in a karate class. Like that just kind of went with each other to me.
Right. I get you.
It seemed like one big ass rebuttal.
I just picture Nas saying that shit. Like, Tabo hole, trying to work it out.
That was hard. That was hard.
Oh,
But
man.
I think to answer your
savage.
question though, pressure is none of this shit feels like pressure in my opinion. But battling somebody else in that regard, that
Yeah.
feel like more pressure to me. Because I get approached to the battle shit all the time.
See,
and I be like, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it with another rapper, not a nigga like you that does it for a living. Fuck y'all niggas.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not doing that shit.
We
Y'all too good at that shit.
We going Indian dance around.
I know. I'm just thinking like, what's he doing? I'm being lost. But I'm coming with straight
doing all
bars.
that
But y'all gonna do so much. That's why I said y'all turned it into hip hop theater, which is genius. Y'all
Right.
are performing. If a nigga go up there like me and Spesh go up there, we gonna just be barring niggas down.
Right.
Y'all gonna be barring niggas down plus theatrical shit that
Right.
takes another level of talent. Y'all like, that's a gift, nigga. That's y'all like. I'm not fucking with you niggas. No sir. That's pressure.
That shit's different.
But in terms of what we do for a living, I don't feel pressure for none of this shit for real. For real. I'm living my motherfucking dream. For real, for real.
Right, there it is. Bang, bang.
Word.
So, what is pressure though?
Nah, man, it's
What's
always
pressure?
pressure.
What you think?
Man, it's
To
always
succeed, I
it's
guess.
I
Here's the
put
pressure.
pressure
When you in
on
the
myself.
studio-
I put pressure on myself to perform.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if
Right.
you don't, you're not gonna do it to your best ability.
Right.
You
That's
know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? So if you be like, you like, damn, you gotta, you know, dump harder than you dumped the last time.
Right.
And you know,
That'd be the pressure.
That's
To
the
succeed,
pressure.
to succeed,
Okay,
man.
here we
To
go.
be your best
Or
self, I
exceed
guess.
your best.
Right.
Right.
There we
But
go.
sometimes I battling against yourself type shit.
That's
to
the
be
pressure.
better than your last. Oh,
I spit a
absolutely.
verse and I'll be like, damn, this shit crazy.
And you know it's
this.
crazy. And you know it's crazy. You know
Right.
you done went stupid.
How I'ma top
And you like,
this?
damn.
You ever listen to your old shit and be like, Jesus Christ, I was killing it in this shit right here.
I bet
Like,
you do.
All the time.
I do, but I truly believe I can do it
time.
again. That's why it don't be pressuring me. It motivates me. Like, I gotta top that. But I feel like I gotta top my shit.
Hold up. Totally. All the time. Like somebody played my old shit for me once a month ago. Somebody like played my shit for me. And I've been on hiatus for so long and never cared about it and like put the pin up so long ago. And just hearing them talk that kind of shit was like,
You got a verse for me, Mecca?
of course, but
Spit it. Let me hear it,
nah.
bro.
Spit
a quick 8 bars.
When I
Spit a
tell
quick
you, when I
8.
tell you I'm on hiatus, I mean I'm really on hiatus.
Oh,
the nigga who
you
made me
ain't-
stop rapping is sitting across from you. He's right here.
Oh shit.
This is him. This is the nigga
made
that
you stop?
He literally made
What did
me.
you do?
He literally made me hanging up, and I can tell you the song
You
he
don't
played
know?
me that made me
He
hanging up.
telling. He say.
What's the song?
In what year?
Oh shit! Don't make me tell you.
All
the
right,
year.
never mind.
I was at the source. Me and him was cool. He was giving me a lift back from someplace, and he was playing me his new shit, which was a thing. It's back when I was living on Flatbush.
Right.
Oh,
Facts.
right there in the Gaza.
Yeah, he was playing me some shit, and I think you went off on the, what was that?
Took his glasses off. Took his glasses
The
off. About
Nicki
to get
Minaj.
Roman's
like
Revenge?
a Dungeon Dragon.
Roman's Revenge freestyle.
Yes.
Oh.
I
Yes.
was stupid on that.
And he had
Yeah.
a,
And you just decided that night.
cause in my head, again, I'm a Queens nigga.
Yeah.
I'm competitive as shit.
Right.
And if I couldn't do it at a
I
certain
can't
level,
fuck with that.
if I couldn't do this thing that I wanted to do, I was entertaining. But if I couldn't do it at that level, I was like, what's the point?
What's the
And he
point?
came up with some shit in that freestyle that just had me like, okay, nah, I gotta find another way to make a living. Like, this ain't it.
Can you imagine a nigga just giving up his dream? Like,
oh, no.
In the car with you, you playing a record, you don't even know.
No,
this nigga sitting next to you like,
I just crushed your whole dream.
Over.
He
On a throwaway freestyle. I sent you to retirement.
He knows. Because I got out the car, he was like, yo, MECC, where you going? I just was like, nope. I wouldn't talk to him. I just went in the house. And somewhere in the back of my head, I was like...
Did you cry?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No,
but
because
you knew your dream was over.
No, but pursuing it for a living just didn't seem like a feasible thing with dudes like this in the field.
Yo,
now,
son.
am I still a creative? Totally. Am I still better than most of my clients? 100%. Like, can I still write? Yeah. But the idea of making a living and being the best, if I'm not willing to do this, if I'm not willing to sit down and focus at this level, I just didn't see the point.
That's crazy.
I hear this shit.
On a throwaway freestyle too.
No, it wasn't no fucking. He knew.
I know the verse that made this nigga stop.
I got out the car and was like, nope. He was like, MECC, where you going? Nope. MECC, nah, just MECC. Nope.
Yeah.
When I
Did
went in the
niggas
house,
ever ask you to dumb it down? Because you were so intricate.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
But I never did though.
why not?
told me those
you
stories
never,
too.
You never got real close saying like, let me dumb it.
I tried to simplify it sometimes, but when I did it, I didn't like them shits. I was like,
Did you get the results though that you were fighting to get for in your career? Or
sometimes niggas would get it more, but it's like, I don't give a fuck if you get it. Now I just
no,
write
you
what I
gotta
wanna
tell
write.
them the real stories
Don't
that
get it,
you
don't
told
get
me.
it.
No, stop. You gotta tell them the stories that you told me
What'd I
about
say?
people trying to get you to dumb it down because you were first on the track and the dude who you were featuring with didn't want to rap after you.
I had my whole career, nigga. Like a lot of niggas didn't want to stand next to me and do records, but that I don't know how to dumb it down. I just write what I write, and that's what it is.
And he didn't know how to count bars either, so he's probably dropping like 50 on niggas' records.
You know when I learned to count bars? Did I tell you that story? That was Kanye again. I learned how to count bars at Kanye house by accident. I was recording at Kanye house. I didn't know how to count no motherfucking bars in the beginning of my career. I was recording, and I recorded like 50 bars. He's like, 16 is way back there. I was like, where? He showed me. Then I was like, all right, so I learned how to feel out with 16 bars that I didn't even know how to count them shits. I was like, yeah, I was a test run, nigga. Do it again, I got it. And I stopped at 16, like, oh, okay, I get it. But I didn't know how to count bars, nigga. I just see him nodding to the shit, and I felt with 16, and then I'm like, oh, that's 16. Heard you. But I was feeling like, like, yeah, do this all the time. What the fuck I was doing, nigga? What the fuck I was doing? I'm at Kanye house. I'm fresh out the hood, nigga. I ain't know nothing about nothing. I'm like, got this. Hold on.
I want to play this shit.
That's how I feel when you're stuck in the matrix, stuck in the basement, under the pavement. Life is a bitch, and I'm coming to rape it. But this is porn, so whenever you suck it, I tape it. Okay.
That's crazy.
Yo, bro.
I forgot about
6
that
minutes.
shit. Yeah.
6 minutes. What year was that?
When that shit came out. What year that came out?
It's still 11 years ago.
Yeah, 2000.
I remember that
12?
shit. Yeah.
11,
that was
something like
2011.
that.
That
was
enough
enough balls for 3 records.
Word.
Oh, you did do this live at one point.
Did I? Maybe.
I think
that's a lot of fucking words in that bitch.
Oh no, it's the thumbnail.
Yeah, I don't think I did. Niggas wanted me to perform, but I was like, I gotta learn this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
So was you just punching or?
Yes. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's 6 minutes.
That's how verses like that happen. That's crazy.
That's mad long. Yeah, fuck that.
How many takes? Just straight punching through it.
Nah, I don't take long to record that shit, but I'm punching it though. I'm not doing that shit in one take. Hell no. I couldn't do it in one take then or now. Nigga. I ain't gonna front. Not happening.
Had I known then what I know now.
You
trying to do this shit in one take?
MECC don't like it unless it's only one take.
Oh, you know how MECC loves that
MECC only
one
likes
take
one take shit.
Yeah, that's
if it's not one take, it's
You're
not a
one take.
masterpiece.
It's like too much words in that shit.
Not what I
One take.
said. Why you putting extra sauce on it?
If it's not one take, rappers, it's not a masterpiece in MECC's mind.
MECC.
It has to be one take.
It has to be one take.
You gotta put the beat up on everything.
Realistically,
quit your job.
if you hand a nigga a record, you're gonna know it's one take or not. He could lie. Like Hoffa was like one take. He could be lying his ass off.
Thank you. There you go.
Yeah, I said one take on that.
I always thought that.
You should
I said
have
one
said
take.
that. One take.
I said one take on records. I punched
He
in for
would say,
sure.
you're the greatest verse.
You don't know if niggas was laughing because it was like the 30th take in the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas is ill.
Hilarious.
Plus, I be wanting shit to be perfect. Every word clear. I'm punching that shit. I'll punch a word, nigga. I be like, I'm gonna fix that one word.
Mecca not fucking with you, then.
That's disrespect to the culture.
Mecca's not fucking with you. You
And I record myself, nigga. I'm getting that shit perfect, nigga. Every word gonna be clear as a bitch. Like, let me catch and click.
He just cool now.
I'm like that. Super cool.
I'm a tickle. I need my shit like flawless, nigga. And that's, if I'm in the studio with other people, then I'm just gonna do one take because I'm gonna show it off. Like, oh yeah, I do this all the time. But fuck all that. My crib, I'm making that shit perfect, nigga. If I come in the set with somebody, I'm like, I want to take it. Because I got a stunt now. Because now I'm on.
Right.
Yeah,
if I do a session
There goes some
with
pressure.
you, I'm not writing it down. I'm
All
gonna do
that
it in my
shit.
head.
I can show it off.
And then I'm gonna try to one take
You
it.
should have the verse memorized when you show up.
No.
You gotta write it there.
I'm talking about.
You gotta write it there.
I'm gonna write it in
show up,
my
though.
head, and then I'm gonna go show up.
Yeah, I like the energy of the room and shit.
Yeah,
when
that's
I
a
get
big
there,
fact.
I'm writing it when I get there. and
Facts.
shit.
I be like that too.
Right.
Do y'all
It's
write your rhymes
expensive,
down?
though.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's
Yeah.
expensive.
It's definitely
Yes.
But
expensive.
I prefer to create
Yes,
like that.
unless you
Me
have
too.
a budget set aside for like unlimited studio time or you recording in the house like he is, like don't do that.
You
shit.
get a better record that way. When you collaborate with niggas and go do it at the spot with them, it's always a better
It's
song.
always a better
Do-
record
do
to
you
catch
think
that
Me and
energy
Spesh
of
made
the
a
room.
bunch
Locking
of
the
dope shit
energy.
together.
You think
In the room.
Yeah, but where did you record it at?
At the studio.
Yeah.
His studio.
Yeah, we wrote it
His
there, recorded
personal
there.
studio.
I
Yeah.
feel like as an artist, man, when you start to take this serious, you should always have your own personal space for you to record yourself. To all artists out there, like, once you decide to take this serious, you should always be in control of your destiny when it comes to recording. You shouldn't
Facts.
have to wait on the next person to press a button.
Facts.
None of that. You got an idea, you want to execute it. You should be able to do it right then and there. You don't need
That's
the
a
best
gem right
equipment. You don't need the best nothing. You just need to get it done. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
And you be closer to the music too. When you're doing it yourself and actually learn how to use Pro Tools or Logic, whatever the fuck you want to use, you feel so much closer to your shit. You perfect your craft way better doing it yourself. Like,
Hey, yo, do y'all write your
I don't like
ambiance,
recording
my
myself.
nigga. I
Let's
need
get
the
that
ambiance,
understood. I
right?
don't like
I
recording
need the
myself.
ambiance, son. I
don't
need the big
it's
room,
like,
the
I mean, yeah,
SSL board,
I
the
need that
bottles
too.
on the joint,
No, I
some
need that.
fruit,
I
the
need that
candles.
too.
I need
I
the
love that.
ambiance.
I
You
love
know what
that.
I'm saying? Like,
So you know what?
Ask for
We
me.
was
You know
there.
what?
Now
This
you
nigga's
up
a
there,
lover.
it's like,
right
I'm
here.
mad
He said
Hoffa
the
now.
candles.
I'm not hot,
Where's my
nigga.
fucking fruits?
Where's my fruit?
And candles.
Where's my
Bring me my
fruit?
and candles.
The fruit and
Bring me my candles.
My
Who has the
candles.
weed?
People are coming to America. Where's my
Fruits
Where's my
and,
fruits?
fruits and candles.
Bring the bitches and bring the fruits. He's like my candles whores. I'm coming to record. My name is Matt. Hoffa.
That needs to be an interlude on y'all.
Hoffa.
Excuse me, what's your name? Hoffa. Math Hoffa.
Math Hoffa.
Bring my fruits
Hey,
whore.
but yo, do y'all write y'all rhymes down? Do you write
The
your
engineer
rhymes?
don't know my name.
I write it in my
kicked
head,
out.
but if I gotta record it like fast, I might write it in my phone.
Why
so
is
I can read- so I can
everybody
get it.
doing it in their head now? Pause. Why is that the thing? Because, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. For some of them, it's about the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So like, usually like, okay, like you.
Probably looser when you do it that way.
Right. If you construct a verse without writing it down, the flow is usually better on the beat.
Right. It's
Because
looser.
that's how you putting it together, the flow of the beat.
Right.
So a lot of people just get in the booth and they just go with the feeling. And they might touch up a word or, here, there, later. But it's more of the feeling. That's what you get nowadays.
That explains why these
Does it
songs
save time for y'all? Like, is writing boring?
Man, everybody ain't the same. though.
Facts.
Everything that you've heard me play was never written down.
Okay.
Yeah, me too, though.
Let me stop this
Y'all
right
niggas
now.
don't write.
No, because I already see where this is going. Let me
Right.
stop this right now. One size does not fit
Fit all.
all.
Okay.
You niggas out there not writing down your shit. Most of y'all are coming back with some terrible fucking music.
I agree with
You didn't think it through.
Facts.
You moving on the feeling. This verse ain't got nothing to do with this verse. That verse ain't got nothing to do with the song. The hook ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Like, y'all niggas is coming up with some god-awful shit, all because you want to be able to say, I don't write
Let's
it down.
get this understood. I didn't start off not writing. I took years of practice and me understanding myself.
Can you say that again, though? Years of practice.
And years of practice.
Not a couple of weeks.
I call that shit
Not a
like the
couple of
Leroy
months.
glow. Like, that's when you know you mastered your
Yeah,
craft.
like,
When
you
you
gotta-
really mastered your craft,
Bro.
ain't no need to do. to sit there and write it no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like that take years and years of practice and shit. So don't think like, don't just do it to say it.
You gotta master the fucking fundamentals before you start trying to do the
What's the
tricky
fundamental?
shit. Tim Duncan got the same amount of rings as Kobe Bryant. He don't behind the back dunk. He don't do a whole bunch of flashy shit. He just went out there with the fundamentals and got the fucking rings. Kobe Bryant was shooting from here, doing this, but he mastered the fundamentals first. His father was a ball player. He was watching the fundamentals his whole life. He still got training from fucking Elijah Wan and mastered footwork and realized how to, and then he implemented the fancy shit because he had mastered it so much. The basics was second nature. So now he's just doing the basics and then a little English, then a little, rap is the exact same way. I'm so sick of hearing niggas make records based on their feelings.
What's the fundamentals of rapping?
Do you think that Tim Duncan didn't think he was fancy?
Yes, I think Tim Duncan didn't think
Tim
he was
Duncan,
fancy.
no, he wasn't fancy.
That nigga didn't even change his
big
expression.
Fundamentals. What are you talking about?
His face didn't even change, nigga.
He's big fundamentals.
His face wasn't fancy.
His knees went up. He probably thought he was big.
No, show me where he did that. That never happened.
Yeah, but what's the fundamentals of rapping?
Beats to the rhyme.
Okay, what does that mean?
Beats
Let's
to
go
the
through this
rhyme.
process.
Run DMC told everybody, beats to the rhyme.
Yeah.
That's your fundamental. That's where it starts. If you don't have rhythm, you're gonna be fucked up because then you can't develop your cadence. Then you can't develop a flow. Then you can't develop different flows. You can't dip in and out. But the fundamental is beats to the rhyme.
You can't even show charisma without being on.
And then you end up monotone. Which is also a fucking
your voice inflection, all that shit.
All that comes from beats. See how we just said one fundamental and all these elements just fucked up?
I want people to hear this because we got rappers.
I'm with you.
We got people know that.
I just don't want to hear fundamentals.
Man,
like how
these niggas,
38 Spesh said it took
help
years.
these niggas, man. What y'all doing, man?
This is
Fuck
expert
outta
opinion.
here.
Come on. Do you know what I'm doing?
Never gonna get it.
You know what I'm doing?
Yo, y'all niggas is some ill niggas, B.
Don't do that.
Why you killing their dreams,
Yo, why does he sound like niggas think I sound? Niggas think I sound like that.
Yes.
I never sound like that. Meanwhile, what he's saying though, that energy right there is the shit. When you ask me how many demos I threw away, 9 times out of 10 it's because a nigga keeps skipping steps.
Right.
But the problem is, that same dude whose demo I throw away, he's listened to you, he's listened to you, he's listened to you, he's heard y'all say the slick shit that y'all do, and he skipped over the part where you said, it took me years to get to this point.
They skipped that part.
So he thinks he's a natural, he's a prodigy, he's on some other shit because all the niggas around him who can't do any of that shit see the little shit he does and goes, oh my God, this is incredible.
Some people are.
Some! But you know how few they fucking are?
Let me ask you a question.
Let these niggas find out they whack, bro.
Let me ask you a question.
Tell them.
You know why I have to tell them?
Why?
Because I'm sick of throwing away demos, nigga. I want to hear good shit. I'm sick of hearing terrible shit day in, day out. It lowers my fucking bar. It lowers my bar. I get to the point where I hear so much terrible shit during the course of a day. And you know how many times I listen to records to get I hear so much god awful music in the course of a day that something okay starts to sound good. And I gotta snap myself out of it. Like, wait, this shit is average as fuck, and I'm about to present this like it's really some shit. Wow. Meanwhile, this shit is mid as fuck. But I've been listening to substandard shit for like a week and change. And then on Friday at 5 o'clock, at 5 o'clock in 10 minutes, I heard 4 good bars from this one fucking song. And I'm like, this nigga might have something.
And the beat is mixed.
Shit.
It sounds good.
It doesn't sound cloudy. Oh shit, I think I got something. This might be dope. And then I leave it alone and I don't listen to nothing for an hour. And then I come back and listen to it again and
it's trash. It's trash like everything else.
Coaster.
That's a fact.
Have you developed ways to toss the CDs now? Like, do you have a forearm?
It's on the wrist?
Ain't no CDs no more. It's MP3s.
Oh yeah, MP3s off the backboard.
You can't throw your own phone away.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. The way he sounds.
If a nigga give me his demo, beats or raps on a motherfucking flash drive and shit is trash, I got a new flash drive for my shows.
Yep.
Nigga. That's your shit going to trigger
Clean
the
it
trash.
out.
Yep.
But that hard drive is gold. Good looking, my G.
Right.
But if it's good
Yo,
money,
yo,
I get niggas
yo.
they props. You know what's crazy? I remember being in I forgot what office it was. I found Drake demo when he first got on.
Get out of it.
I picked the shit up and played it and called the nigga. Didn't know who the fuck it was, none of that. And I did it off the presentation. That's why sometimes how you present your shit
How was
is
it presented?
important. That shit looked like it was in the stores already. His shit was fucking, you could tell the nigga had bread. I was like, whoever the fuck this is, got some money. This shit had folded out 3 ways. It's back in the days. Shit was pretty as shit. I was like, whoever the fuck this is, got some bread. I mean, listen to this shit. This shit look great. And it was good bread. I called the nigga and all that.
Oh, yeah,
What was on it?
The flash drives be fire.
What was on it?
Good shit. Like whatever.
Nothing that
like,
came out later?
Maybe that first mixtape. I'm not sure. I don't remember what the shit is.
So
I know I
far,
like whatever the fuck I heard.
Right.
For me to call a nigga I don't know, it's like, yo, your shit is popping, nigga. I don't even know if you remember that. Dead ass nigga. I found this fucking demo, played the shit in my car, and called the number on the goddamn CD.
Wow,
So
shout out
I
to
give
Drake.
niggas they props. When your shit is good, I give you
Shout out
props.
to Drake.
Instagram, I like shit. I show love, son.
You don't follow no fucking body. How you like this shit on Instagram, nigga? You don't follow nobody, nigga. How you like this shit on the gram?
That don't even
Spesh
motivate.
looking at him like, oh shit.
Think about it. That don't even
Yeah, I
motivate.
know this
Think
nigga
about
for
it.
real.
Think about it. If I don't follow nobody, still find your shit and show you love. That's your whole motivate, nigga.
That's a real
Fuck
sniper
that.
right there.
I told you, I mean, I went to look for your shit and show love, nigga. It didn't just come to me.
You know I'm going to his page, right?
Oh, it's 0.
He
It's
don't
so
follow
0.
nobody.
The number ain't white, it's gray.
Nigga, this
Look, I
better.
told you, he don't follow nobody. So
Look,
how
look.
he going
Right there.
scrolling?
You
He's
looking it
scrolling
up?
down
I
like nigga.
scrolled
See?
through. I seen
Is
niggas
it
hot
white
shit
or
show
gray?
love.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
The number
He
gray.
got type your fucking name in. Let me see what this nigga doing. Let me go to
That's
the
love,
Explorer
though.
page.
If I go look at this shit and show love, that's
nigga.
real love,
Oh
nigga.
shit, Esso popped
It
up
ain't
in the
show up.
Explorer page?
Follow me, nigga. You follow me, nigga.
No,
Nobody on
nigga.
there.
No, he really ain't.
Nah, you nah.
You know why
This
though?
nigga Explorer
hold on,
page
hold on,
ass
hold on.
nigga.
But we the first thing on his last post 5
Yeah.
hours ago.
Hey,
It really is us.
I fuck with y'all.
I'm really
niggas.
gonna
It really
see
is
you.
us.
Yes, yes,
Yo,
man.
son, you not following
I
me,
ain't
son?
nothing.
I don't follow
No, it really
nobody.
is
Yo,
us.
son.
It really is us.
I
We the
don't
first
follow
thing. We the last thing he posted.
I'm gonna start following homie soon though. But you know what that does though? It's the detox of me too. I be mad focused. I get lost in Instagram, social media shit, and I hate it at the same time.
That's very
You gotta
me
know
not
when to
follow
say
nobody.
when. The
I be out
rabbit
of
hole?
touch with a lot of shit too though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, I'm about to
But-
unfollow everybody now.
I be focused as shit though. I ain't gonna hold you. But I don't know what the fuck going on no more. I be like, oh,
Fuck
niggas
it.
gotta cue me in this shit.
I got enough followers.
But
I'm
I barely
gonna
log
follow
on to
all
this
y'all
shit.
niggas tomorrow.
Going down the
you
rabbit
live
hole.
there? What you doing?
I'm just joking.
Somebody.
I was like, yo, what?
Just unfollow everybody. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Listen.
my phone dying. Let me see your phone real quick.
I need the algorithm to show me the restaurants.
Follow.
Yo, your page would cripple.
You know, I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem.
Yeah, see, they thought I was joking.
Nah, I
He
got no
don't
followers up
nobody.
there.
It's all right. This shit
But that was
coming
some
out- this
marketing.
shit coming out next year.
That was some marketing shit, niggas.
Coming out next year, bro.
2024.
Could you imagine it says one is Math Hoffa?
I was
The
about
amount
to.
of
He
people
took
were
my
calling
phone.
you. They're like, Grafh, oh, you dead ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, son.
Keep it 100 though.
fuck that.
That was a whole marketing play with somebody else. I ain't make that up.
Nah, I got
Keep it
you.
a buck. Somebody else made
Some
that.
of
Fuck
this
it, do
bullshit.
it.
It's all right.
Nah, as long as I can hit somebody's phone, I don't really care.
Yeah, that's
Nigga,
what I be saying.
I barely log on. I
Niggas be like,
give it
yo,
a
son, I
buck.
sent you a DM. I'm like, you got my fucking
But
number,
nah, that don't make
bro.
no
Like,
fucking sense. If
I'm
you
not-
can call me, don't DM me. That shit is corny.
People communicate on different socials. Sometimes
I'm
people
not
text
in the
them.
social
pump
Yo,
them.
listen.
Not true. I'm not
Listen,
even, son. I
if
ain't
your
gonna hold you.
DM
I'm not a
is
social media ass
email-
nigga.
If you're DMing me, 9 times out of 10, you're being catfished. And you know who you're talking to? Her.
Yo,
I'm just letting you know.
She smiled.
Just letting you know, man.
She gonna
like,
take
hey,
this
y'all.
clip and say,
I checked the
prices
request,
went up.
Word, right?
I checked the request, so
That's real.
yeah. You know?
Yeah.
he ain't supposed to say that on
I
camera.
get to him first.
Not at all. You just killed the illusion. Not at all.
Tuck that one.
Word, talk that. You talking about something? You talking my language? I got you.
Right.
Nah, it's a weird world out here. People jump into DMs for clout. They say shit for clout. They on social media for clout. You don't know who's telling the truth and who's just trying to get your attention. They'll call you all kinds of shit. Then when you respond to them, it's like, yeah, but I just needed you. At least now you responded to me. Well, yeah, but I'm responding to you for the worst shit possible.
Yeah, that's not the way to do it.
Like now,
Yeah.
now
no,
I'm
I responded to you. I hate you, nigga.
yeah, like.
You happy?
Or just to tell you that I'm never gonna listen to your shit. Like that insult you just gave me that you thought now I responded, you got the, but this wasn't the energy you wanted.
Facts.
At all. Why would you do that? But that shows me you're more interested in being known than being good.
That's a fact.
That's
some
what I believe.
niggas be comfortable in your DMs talking to themselves. And they could be in your DMs talking to themselves.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
text.
son.
I've been
Sometimes
using
I'm
it
like-
for months. It's going hard, boy.
Yo,
Are you? Nigga be in his DMs talking to his dolo. Nigga, he be in there like, yo. I'm like, nigga, if a nigga, you in a nigga DMs. Oh, girls don't forget about it.
No.
You've been text after text after DM after DM
Yo, I had
after
this
DM
nigga
with no
that used to
response.
send me-
Nigga, you talking to yourself, boy. You can
Yo,
go in the
this
mirror
nigga-
and do that.
I had a
You
dude that
wildin'.
used to send me paragraphs, bro.
About
and
what?
every 10th paragraph, I will write them back and then let them go for like another 2 months.
That's cold-blooded. That's some cold
He
shit.
watching right now like, damn, man.
Yeah, son, but nah, the nigga was entertaining, bro.
I be trying to show love, but nigga, bro.
Oh, bro, don't ask me to listen to your music if your page is private.
that is the
I don't know how you expect that to fucking happen.
Oh my God, how you a rapper with a fucking private page?
That is some weird
That's like
shit.
having a store and
Because
saying
they want to
it's closed.
follow. They want you to
Bro.
follow.
Then your record's gonna die, motherfucker.
right along with your career.
Imagine you have this barbershop. We're open for business. The gate is down. There's no barbers there. That's what you're doing with your private page, motherfucker.
That's a good
I
analogy. I
have
like
no
that.
incentive to search for you. Have some. Never mind. I'm
No,
gonna,
you
I'm gonna talk crazy.
literally want
You know what I was about
attention.
to say.
You literally want attention. You literally want someone to listen to your shit. And I go to listen. And as soon as I get there, the page is private. In my opinion, that shit is like going to getting dressed,
let me tell
going
you
out the
something.
house, hold up, getting online, paying to get in the door, and dancing all night in the coat check room.
Yes.
That's what you just fucking did.
Let me
as
tell you
far as
something. I'm
concerned.
so petty. If it's private and you're a rapper, I'll flag your page.
Oh,
if you're
shit.
a chick, and out
Don't
of
say
nowhere,
that. Niggas gonna flag you.
flag me
Buddy.
too. And if you suddenly pop up with a boyfriend out of nowhere pretending to be single for 9 months, I flag your page.
Why did you?
Yes. That's misrepresentation.
Yo,
Fuck out of here. Yo, when a chick come out of nowhere for 11 months, then Mother's Day, she pop up with a kid, flagging you. I'm not playing you. Stop playing with me, man. Let me know. You see what I do on my page?
Yo, that was
I'm not
gold.
mad at that.
That was gold.
He did that. He
that.
did that serious
Yo,
though.
stop misrepresenting yourself.
What you say, man? You can't talk it if you ain't live it.
Facts.
That's what
I'm
I
hiding your kids for 11 months. Then you want to pop up Happy Mother's Day to myself?
Flags.
That little nigga ain't have a birthday?
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Yellow flags coming out of no flag. Flag on the play.
Can't talk it if you ain't living right.
Yellow flag and Heineken on this shit. Flag on the play, bitch.
Nigga piss me off. Private page. Check my music out. You're not dead ass, my nigga.
Yeah, no, you're not
That's
serious.
funny.
You're not in it to win
You
it.
can't do that. You can't
You're
do
not
that.
serious.
You gotta
Yeah,
market your shit, son.
You're not serious. You're a public personality with a private page.
Yeah.
The
I got
math
a
ain't math.
podcast. Where is it? In the streets when I'm talking outside. Okay, I'm gonna stream that motherfucker. All right, my nigga. I guess.
In the streets, what I'm
Oh,
talking
when
about.
they hit you, yo,
Or when
let's
I call
work.
my boy.
What do you mean, let's work?
It's internet.
I hate that. I hate the let's work DM. I hate that.
Tap in,
What
homie.
are
Tap
you
in with
talking
what?
about?
Are you providing
Let's
horns?
work with what?
You providing money?
Right.
Yo, tell Math, holla at me.
Wow, I hate that one too. Yo, what's up with that? Can you tell me? I hate his DM. The fuck out of here.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
I got some things to get off his chest.
Oh, yeah.
Let him fly. my
Yo,
nigga.
can we talk about that digital rapper?
Oh,
The FM Mecca.
You don't remember the...
Yeah.
He got dropped.
Of course he
good,
did.
They
nigga.
dropped him. He said
Of course he
racial
did.
slurs and shit.
don't
And
think
they
that.
did it.
This nigga looks
He's like ambiguous. He's not black.
He
He's not
looked like
white. He's
Tekashi, right?
Fuck
Yeah,
all that.
basically.
Yeah.
Like,
He looked like the
was
military
based
Tekashi.
He looked like a Fortnite version of Tekashi.
Yeah.
Tekashi.
I'm gonna say, I'll keep it a buck. I'm not with no elements of the culture where they take some fucking cartoon character,
Thank you.
make him kind of black, kind of white, and to me that's appropriation. You're not paying the black motherfuckers or Spanish or urban people who created this shit who deserve a motherfucking check, who could have been in the place getting that bag.
Right.
Don't make a fake black nigga. This real black niggas doing it for real and want the bag.
Yeah.
What is you doing?
Cartoon the real
I don't
black
jack
nigga,
that.
right?
No, we not
What the
doing
fuck
that.
is that?
Well, this is the one
We're
they
not
can
doing
control.
Yeah.
Because they
can't
don't
control
want
the
to
real
pay for the real shit.
They jerk.
They don't want to
No.
pay the creators.
They
who
jerk-
normally
no, jerk the guy who did
Let
his
me tell you
voice.
something. I guarantee
I'm not
you.
jacking that.
I guarantee you, whoever created that, the next step was dissing rappers. I guarantee
And that would have
you
sucked. I don't want to get dissed by a fucking cartoon. That's gonna suck.
that. Yeah.
What would your bars be in retaliation?
Fake motherfucker.
First off,
I'm not bad on a cartoon because
Nah,
y'all you gonna win.
but
It
think
sucks.
about this.
But yeah, it's whack.
It's just whack.
They jerked the guy who did his voice. The guy who
I heard
did
that
his
too,
voice.
yeah.
And he was black, I heard.
Yeah, he was black as shit, but he came out and was like,
I will say this though, when I learned that
Was he writing for him
that
too?
AI, artificial intelligence shit, that shit's some genius shit though.
Oh,
you know the computer makes them songs. It's not a nigga writing these songs. They just import whatever words, whatever flows.
so the computer came up-
generates these records.
Yeah.
Nigga. It's not
The
a human
Computer
being.
said nigga?
Yeah, nigga.
Probably because they put little,
Yeah.
little shit in there, and then the computer he write, and the computer generates the song. They put the best of this. Oh, this dude did
The
this,
melodies,
and you
all
put
that. The computer
and you
generates
put the
songs.
programs in there.
It's
and-
crazy, son.
And
So
then
the shit is
generates
genius.
the
I ain't
song.
gonna, the tech wise is like this shit
no,
is crazy.
that should tell you something.
That should
That
tell you
should tell you
something.
something.
You could lose your job. They never have a fake math head doing a podcast.
Cartoon math.
Effing math.
No, you laugh, bro. You're
crazy.
You're laughing. The goal of technology is to
Place humans.
subvert human interact. Like they're trying to get the fact that they found a way to come up with catchy songs through an algorithm. That should
That's
tell you
fucking
how
crazy.
simplistic the bullshit is that's out that
That's a
selling.
fact too.
Because now they can invent it through
it's making
They
hits
don't need
like
you.
that.
They made a hit with a computer and nothing else.
That's it.
You're so fucking
And who got the
predictable.
royalties?
They're so
fuck
predictable, they can program you. That's how
Facts.
simplistic your
That's some real
bullshit has
shit.
become.
Like yo, I signed with a company that makes like does the same shit to create beats. They hire, let's say they hire you make beats.
Mm-hmm.
They hire all three of y'all niggas, right? Go in there, give me your snares, give me some drums, give me some this, give me some that, give me a couple of melodies. They'll put all that shit in the computer, hit whatever motherfucking button, and that shit made 10,000 beats, nigga, in different variations with your shit. Some shit is hot, nigga. I'm rapping on them shits. The computer made all these motherfuckers. Y'all niggas is out the room. You got a half a check, you went home. Mad hits came out of this,
Nigga
not
said
getting
a
paid
half
for.
a check.
You got half a check. You got $5.
Yeah, 'cause you only
50
did
cents,
snares.
You got
Wait,
$7.
break that down. Break that down.
You made a couple kicks, bass line,
Kick
snares,
snares.
maybe one motherfucking beat. He said, all right, bye, we give you $100. Here, sign off here, go home. You made some hi-hats, fucking whatever the fuck.
Keyboards.
Keyboard shit, some synth.
He
All right,
did
cool.
drums.
Here's, we pay you for the day, go home. You
He
sign off, you
He did some horns.
did some horns, couple
sample.
melodies, whatever the fuck, boom, they get you a check
Scratch
for the
it.
day, go home. They took that shit, put it in a computer, used artificial intelligence, and made literally
Beats.
1,000 beats out of that shit. And some of them are hot. And they're gonna place them. Niggas are rapping on them shits, nigga. Like the company I'm with, Styles P got a song on one of them. I got a song on one of them. Niggas rapping on them shits. Y'all niggas got your check, you went home.
So they don't get no royalties. Hell no.
No, they got
He
paid.
just
You
said
might-
you
you
signed
probably got
off.
bought out. You might have got bought out for the day.
You for hire. That's called
That's
work
just
for
what that-
hire.
Yeah, that's just
So
what
you
that's
being work
called.
for hire.
I don't know all the back end part of that business. I don't know if them niggas get royalties. I hope they do. But let's say if you work for hire, you won't, nigga. You gotta pay for the day. It's like, I'll play a couple drums.
There's no royalties if
for
they
them.
made a whole bunch of new
Facts.
beats out of the shit. Ain't no royalties.
They
didn't
didn't
make
make
the
an
beat, nigga.
idea.
Yeah,
You
it's a
just
rap.
made the sounds. They got niggas doing sounds, and then they put the sounds in, and then the computer actually makes the beat. The computer is the beat writer.
And a rack of beats, nigga. Not just
Yeah,
one or
that's
two.
what I'm saying.
1,000, nigga. They don't need you ever again. It's like,
So,
bye, man.
it records,
See you
it records
2025.
the formula of you creating the beat, and then it just adds different elements
different
and different
melody.
patterns.
If you make one,
Right.
you make one. It got them 3 references and all these beats, and it'll make literally 10,000 variations of those 3 joints and change it so many times. A lot of them be similar, but one out of 10 might be hot. But it makes so many, it can make infinite amount of shit. Changing the snare, changing the kicks, changing the drums, but taking all these melodies that you put in and remixing the shit literally thousands of times.
Who are you
Some of
doing
them gonna be
the-
motherfucking hot.
Who are
dog.
you doing the split with? So you writing a record with a
I'm
computer?
doing the split with that
with the 100%
computer rapper.
song. That's what I'm saying. Who's getting the split? So you're getting your 50%. Who's the other 50%? Not the computer, the man who owns it. So if I own the computer,
who
Dell
owns the
Dell
source.
if I
and
own
Mac.
the computer,
He said Dell and
Dell and
Mac.
Mac, nigga.
So listen, so we pay, if we get people in here and we get a program, we can pay 3 people to do beats and the whole 50% of the record is ours.
Facts, nigga. That's how it goes. Them niggas went home and
You paid $300 for 10,000 beats, nigga.
Facts, nigga.
That's a
You're never gonna have it again.
$300, 10,000 beats. Grafh picked 10 of the 10,000 beats, nigga. We only paid $300, and we put these motherfuckers out on iTunes. We caking.
Killed you. Your career,
And I own all the
you're not even
publishing.
getting called back.
And I own all the publishing, and I own the masters.
Yes, nigga.
Yep.
That's what just happened.
Yep.
That's big business.
You know, the sad thing about that is that is a product of redundancy.
Absolutely.
That became a good idea due to redundancy
and simplicity.
And no creativeness no more.
Like the bars that we conjure up, I don't think that a computer could. You know what I'm saying?
Because it can't generate our wit. It can't generate our wit and our talent. That's what I'm saying. It's always gonna be a need for human interaction. That AI shit is never gonna replace humans ever. Because there's always gonna be a need to interact with somebody and hear some real shit.
Here's what you need to keep in mind. Here's what all creatives need to keep in mind. They're trying to. The goal ultimately is for them to get you out the paint.
But you know why it's not gonna work to me?
But it'll never happen.
You know why it's never gonna
figure out a way.
You know why? Because we've seen cartoon animations of kung fu movies, kung fu fighting.
But you still want the real shit.
You still want to see the real shit.
Also, but you know what it is? There's a fan base for that, but it's fucking small. It's like niche.
You're not
You're never
seeing
gonna get people out of the way.
the whole
Show
picture.
us the
You're not
bigger
seeing
picture.
No, I hear you though, my nigga. I hear you though.
There's literally a phenomenon. It's old now. It's so fucked up. It's old now, but Guitar Hero was one of the biggest video games out. They reduced playing guitar to a couple of buttons.
Right.
They are trying to get you out the paint. Like they're trying to get creative artists out the paint.
I get it. For big business purposes.
The simpler you make rap, the easier you. You ever see those shits on Instagram? A dude sitting there talking about here's how you make a Migos song.
Yes.
And he just like, here's how you make a song by Travis, and he just does it.
Right.
And it
What is he
sounds
using to do it?
So fucking similar. He just did it in like 30 seconds.
Right.
And it sounds super similar to like a real joint.
Yeah, I get it.
They are working to get you out of the paint. The more simple you make
son, what you said about the Migos just now.
But what was he using to recreate the
you
sound?
mad at me because I'm on Instagram? I follow people. I'm not Grafh.
Oh shit!
I saw some shit.
That's some ill niggas.
We follow my friends.
I follow people. I'm not Grafh. I saw some shit.
But I know why you keep that 0 too, though.
No, but that's look cool.
They don't know who he's sniping.
Wow.
They can't know who he's sniping.
Oh,
he follows. Oh, he follow her.
Oh, let me DM this chick. How you know Grafh?
That's sniper talk.
That's sniper talk.
Yo. We had this
So that mean I'm
We had
husband
this
material now.
discussion
No
with
more sniper
21.
gang. That makes me husband material.
Oh, no.
No more sniper gang. How about that?
I don't get it though.
can't retire.
How are you a sniper, but you make music that chicks be like, I don't get it. Like,
That's how he
hard
snipes.
yeah.
Because they ain't the music getting the pussy. I ain't Trey songs in them niggas. I'm just talking about shit. I ain't singing to these hoes.
Yo, chick.
I ain't trying to relate to this gangster rap. The ball thing is it's me. I got it. Yeah. Look at me, man. It wasn't pretty
I'm
good.
mad at that. I'm mad at that.
Spesh. What's happening?
What's good,
Representing
Spesh?
from Scio City.
What the fuck is that?
You not from
Scio City?
Rochester?
Oh, I'm definitely from Rochester. Oh, Scio City. That's a block in my.
I know.
Right. Okay.
I've been in every hood.
Okay,
You know what
you
you're
know.
talking about. I've been in every hood.
You know what? He surprised me with that. Okay. Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what you're
I was
talking about.
running
nigga.
through
Oh, I do know
Syracuse,
all the time.
running
That's
through
a
Buffalo, Binghamton. I ran through all of them.
Definitely.
B-State, BU, all of them. Canada.
Definitely.
Canada.
Definitely.
You know, the complex that the upstate dudes go through, because a lot of times dudes from the city come up
We
there
were just speaking about that.
and they get laid out because they thinking it's
They get
easy
sweet.
to run up there.
Yeah, look.
How do y'all deal with that? Because they don't want to look at your town as being part of the 5 boroughs. It's like, it's off-brand New York.
Yeah, like we deal with that with most of the people that really never left New York to come and experience and be like, yo, damn, or never been to the New York State Penitentiary.
Yeah.
When you go to New York State Penitentiary, that's when you realize, like, oh shit, these motherfuckers like us, like, oh no, they getting busy up there. But when you 6 hours away, you know, it's motherfuckers that still ain't been to other parts of the boroughs that's here. There's still blocks and boroughs you still ain't. Right. So you know, we 6 hours away from up here. So the only time we gonna really get next to each other is when we in the prison. But when we in the prison, that's when we realize like, okay, that's when we all come together. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, it's a fight for upstate. I know. Always been like, nah, we New York too. It's like, how y'all New York? They be like, what's up there? Cows and horses? Like, cows and horses, nigga. Nigga. Guns and crack. Get your ass. You know what I'm saying? But from the mind state, when you from New York and you go on the road and you looking on the road and you think of upstate, because a lot of like you seeing trees and shit, so you think like, okay, but it's a city. Yo, that shit don't look nothing like that.
The most do-rags I've ever seen in my life is in Albany.
Not the most.
Like, oh yeah, you get your ass shot in Albany.
Yo, what?
How the fuck y'all deal with that cold ass weather? It's like Chicago cold up there. Like it's different than down
here. It's colder and the snow come up to here and shit. It's a different kind of grind.
Is that a different mental when you writing your rhymes and shit?
It's depressing like a motherfucker.
What's depressing about it?
Man, it's cold as a motherfucker.
Dreary.
Motherfuckers don't, it's cold as a motherfucker. That way when the weather breaks, there's so many homicides and shit. Because motherfuckers don't know how to act. They've been sitting, chilling. Stationary. Now they come outside and they just don't even know how to act and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when the summer come, it get crazy and shit.
Plus upstate, it be hood. Niggas don't be knowing like where y'all niggas is from.
Yeah.
City boys, they don't go upstate, like either go to the penitentiary or go up there to trap or go visit somebody, whatever the fuck it is. They don't experience upstate.
I speak at the jails up there.
They don't realize, that's me too.
I speak at the jails up there. I do that.
They don't realize, nigga, it's hood up there. Nigga, it ain't sweet. Niggas have the wrong upstate. You have the wrong person about upstate.
I got family in Rochester.
You ain't gonna make it back home, boy.
And that's why I wanted to ask Spesh.
Like, so many dudes from the boroughs would come up there. Like, how did that mentally fuck with y'all? Because they'd be like, this is gonna be an easy run. And I'm like, you gonna get laid out.
Yeah, nigga, you
gonna get laid out. They don't play around
shit if you ain't connected.
You gotta realize, man, like if you fuck with the right motherfuckers and you connected, you know, it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
That's everywhere. That's a fact.
That's everywhere. That's anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But like, that ain't no place you just pop up and go and do something. Motherfuckers is like dropping dead. Like Rochester has maintained the murder capital of New York State for like the last past 10 years, 15,
maybe more than
20
that.
years.
Yeah, 20 years.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like right now we like number 7 on the most dangerous cities and shit. You know what I'm saying? We surpassed Chicago this last year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's poor though. Opportunity. When it's poor and it's no opportunity and it's drug infested, it ain't nothing to do but
kill niggas.
They got mad churches though.
Sell drugs.
Yeah.
Mad churches and you know, churches, a big business and funeral homes.
I talked to the kids.
Now the pens is in those small cities. Like those small cities that's mostly white, and those pens be feeding those little state cities and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They try to put those pens in rural areas just in case a nigga escape, you trapped off. Ain't no getting away from here. So all of those little prisons is in the mountains somewhere, and the people that be running them prisons, they be all family. They be family.
It'd be the whole community.
The whole community. You know what I'm saying? That jail feed that whole city and shit.
Right.
So Attica, Auburn, all of these prisons, those are cities and shit. You know what I'm saying? That those prisons is in and shit.
They stabilize areas and shit.
But the actual cities like Buffalo and Rochester, those is not rural areas. Those is not where the prisons is at. Those is more or less like real like cities and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But they got juvenile facilities all over that shit.
Well, even the closest juvenile facilities is probably like an hour outside of the actual city.
What,
you know
Rochester?
what I'm saying? Yeah, outside of Rochester.
Nah.
Like the closest juvenile facility I know that's ran by the state. See, because you know, with juvenile facilities, you got some that's ran by the actual like county, then you got some that's ran by the state.
Right.
Like if you catch a felony as a juvenile, that's when the state come and get you. You know what I'm saying? If you're just a bad kid, then you could be on probation or some shit and have a county case. But if you catch an actual felony, then you go to the state. And like the closest state facility, I would say to Rochester is Industry. You know what I'm saying? It's Industry. That's the closest joint like state facility. You know what I'm saying? Now, far as like those county facilities, them shits is probably planted in suburbans, you know what I'm saying, areas and shit. But those is for like just bad kids. But criminals, like baby prison, you know, those is like state facilities. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I was a kid, I've been through the juvenile state facility and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just a difference here. A lot of people think like when you locked up as a kid, you know, you might have friends that be like, yo, he came home from a home visit, he was locked up. If you a real criminal, ain't no such thing as home visits. Like that ain't that, you know what I mean? Ain't no home visits. If you murder somebody and you 14, they got a place for you.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you turn 18, you go from there to the Department of Corrections. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's different terms of children facilities and juvenile facilities. You got the ones for criminals, then you got ones that's just for bad kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So some people be like, I was locked up in juvie, but what kind of juvie? Was it baby prison? Did you have a blue box shackled to your waist and put on a bus with your food in a bag? Because that's the same transportation they use as an adult.
Right.
It's the same shit they use for the baby criminals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so when people be like, yo, I was locked up as a juvenile, they really don't understand that it's different levels, determining on how serious of a criminal you was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you say the children facilities, definitely it's children facilities in the prison. I mean, by the city, but far as the state facilities where the criminals is going, the closest one would be one called Industry.
Industry. Yeah, shout out to Industry.
Shout out to Industry and shit, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to remember the director up there.
Actually was in there as a kid, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
How long was you in there?
I was locked up as a juvenile for like 2 years.
Did you start rapping in there?
I was rapping before then and shit. But
What you did to get yourself there?
cell charge. I caught a cell charge at 14. You know what I'm saying?
You had a nigga like me coming up there talking to you.
Word to mother. Word to mother and shit. Had the OGs coming up. And you could tell they was street, they was street niggas. They come in, they telling their stories and shit.
Sweet.
No real shit.
How many of y'all listen?
That's how you be doing it, man?
No, the beauty of it is they listen.
Word to mother.
I prefer to talk to people in jail and in school.
Right.
Because they listen.
They gonna fuck with you. You know, I used to go on prison tours with Chaz. Shout out to Chaz. We did mad jails, nigga. Like the illest shit
Rest in peace.
we did Coleman in Florida, and I got to speak to Matuda Shakur, Tupac's dad.
Wow.
That nigga dropped so many jewels on me that I can't remember none of them. He just said so many. I was like, I can't retain all this shit.
Yeah.
I forgot everything, nigga. I spoke to him for like an hour. It was just like jewel after jewel after jewel after jewel. I was just like mind blown. I left like, fuck, I can't remember shit. Which is the craziest experience ever, my nigga.
That shit was wild. I had went to see Guy Fisher when he was locked up because he wanted me to sell his movies. And he dropped, like, I sat there for real talk, like 4 hours with him. And I feel the same way as you.
Mad Jules give a shit, right?
I don't remember shit Guy said. Not one fucking thing. My biggest thing was he put me on the list, my nigga. He wanted to see me and I went. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But I don't remember, I feel the same way as you. I was excited to go see him.
He's home
He said
now.
so much. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen him when he got home. You know who plugged me with him? L'Oreal's husband, Troy. Troy, what's the Fisher kid that played for Villanova? That's his
Corey
family.
Fisher.
Corey Fisher. So Corey Fisher's family and Guy Fisher's sister put me with him, and I went to go see him, and it was like one of the illest things of my life.
I worked with his son for a little while. Shout out to G Fisher. He spits. He's actually like dumb nice. Him and his man D, like, but
D Dave.
D Dave. Him and
Salute
D
to
Dave.
them, yeah.
Like they
You
both
just happy
It's crazy.
birthday.
This game seems so big, but it's so small.
super
people
small.
know
I always
but
say that. It's
people
a
know
small
people.
community. It's connected
What,
by
son?
So
it's
many
not even
people
6
call me
degrees, probably
about
like
math.
3, nigga.
So
No,
many-
with the internet too.
Make the world so small, the internet. It's not that big. That's a big fact.
Cause people call about math, be like, yo, you my man. Yo, it's good to see y'all up here. And I'm like, y'all know math? Like, I know niggas know each other, but they be knowing, like, niggas know each other. Like,
But it's crazy.
I ate, drink, I went to battles with
I know
him,
his
I done
family,
did this,
I
I
know
was
his
there.
sister,
And I be
yeah.
like, how is for real? And they know the same thing about me. You know what I'm saying?
Just like how
Crazy.
Clark knew both of y'all for years
Yep.
when y'all
and
both
no,
young.
me, him, and
Clark?
him.
Yeah,
Clark
Clark
Kent.
Kent.
Me, him, and him. That's how I met Grafh.
Facts.
Was in the studio with Clark, just chilling with them.
I was there when I was in the industry.
By the Burger King. Remember we was by the Burger King studio.
Come there, spit a million raps. All them raps I got hot with, I had to memorize in my head, like 100 raps. I was that's why I was doing the battle rap then. I had all them raps memorized. I used to walk in like, who won it? I got 1,000 raps and 1,000 bars. I kill you all.
I think every ball nigga come from battle rap.
Word, that's a fact.
You kind of come from
smoke
that.
niggas back then.
Conway used to battle rap.
Yeah.
Who?
Conway.
Did he?
Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
There's a battle on the internet.
You could tell by his bars, it's all like going at a nigga. Like when you battle rap, all your bars going at somebody.
There's a shit you wouldn't know. Sauce Walker used to battle rap.
What? Yes, Sauce Walker.
That I heard. That I heard. But
Yes.
I've never seen it, but I
He
heard
be on
that.
his shit, he be rapping.
He be rapping.
Yeah, no, he can. Definitely.
I one of these niggas, they be like, yo, you nigga, you don't know. Like, oh shit.
Nah, I met somebody, he was like, I be going in. He said, Grafh, yeah. I know you be going in, but I be going in too. And I said, that's what's up.
When he said, no, hold on. When he said, I'll be doing it too, what was he talking about?
He's like, rap. He's going in.
Don't do that to me.
I'm not.
Don't do that to me.
Shout out to
fucking with you, Grafh.
He was on his shit. He was like, I be going something. Nah, he saw me going, so he doing his numbers. Doing his numbers.
Shout out to Iron Solomon.
Yeah. All right, battle rapper. Him and Math had one of the most legendary battles up in the, what's the record store?
Yeah, that was Fat Beats.
Fat Beats.
Fat Beats.
Used to be in the
Amazing.
Village. West 8th Street. West 8th and Broadway?
No, I think on 6th Avenue.
You know
One of them was on 6th Avenue.
Was it 6th?
One was on 6th. They had two.
Yeah, it was 6th.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
Right.
On West 8th Street. Yeah, those were good days. What's the music scene like in Buffalo? I mean, upstate. Period.
Well, shit, man. It's crazy because when music started to change up here, it changed everywhere in New York State. Motherfuckers wanted to sound like what was relevant. You know what I'm saying? Whether if it was trap or drill. So like motherfuckers think like everybody from upstate rap bars, that ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just a few motherfuckers that got some balls up there, but the rest of them, you know
It's like down here. It's like down here. It's the same shit.
Everybody else still trying to make records to get on the radio and do what they see the motherfuckers that's winning doing. You know what I'm saying? So like the motherfuckers that's not doing it is the lames y'all will hear about. You know what I'm saying?
That it's so funny because I don't know if that area understands how happy most of us are with the fact that you guys sound the way you do, as far as the bars are concerned, Conway, etc. Like
I think they just used to be feeling
neglected, left out.
Yeah.
I admire the fact of what it took for y'all to get the fuck out.
Facts.
Right. Y'all have nothing out there to get y'all out of there. When I spoke to Young Jeezy about that, I said, these niggas is coming. Yeah, and Jeezy, I spoke about Benny, I spoke about Westside, and
like we did a
That's an incredible thing.
That's unheard of. It's impossible.
Y'all made it from a place there's no industry to make it from.
Nothing.
And still pop.
What's up with the radio
Nationally.
station up there? That's what I wanted to ask.
Nah, the radio
there
station.
is no station?
Nah, so it is
They
stations, right?
commercial.
But the stations the stations ain't supporting, just like the stations is playing with every other station.
Right.
But they don't have DJ mixed weekends where they can blast
They can, right? But the thing about it is this. We got so programmed just to doing us and feeding our people, we don't even make music for the radio. When I go in the booth, last thing I think about is the radio, a female record, a club record, any of that shit. And that's gonna compromise what I'm doing. I don't even give a fuck about the radio. And that's the last thing. So if it make it on the radio, that shit is by accident. Because my people that I'm catering to ain't looking for no music on the radio.
They don't listen to the radio.
I'm not looking for music on the radio when I'm looking for the shit I want to be motivated. So I'm aiming for that same type of person. So when I'm doing that, I'm not thinking, let me make a radio record. So I don't even do it. So I get radio completely out my plans.
Right.
And I be like, I'm just gonna talk to the people. See, back then radio had so much power because it wasn't the internet. I couldn't get directly to my people. Right. So I had to make a radio record
to get to
my people.
To get heard.
And then not just that though, it's like you know, the way this shit was designed, motherfuckers was signing the labels. Label not gonna put no money behind you if you're not generating interest through a single. So you gotta go and you gotta make a single to get, you know, to be able to get some money put behind your shit.
Right.
So that's gonna compromise you as an artist. So you could be the hottest, dopest nigga, but if you ain't got nothing that's moving the needle at radio, then you sitting on the show.
Right.
So with that being programmed in all these artists' mind, they still got that same mindset, which compromised their music. That's why I can make what I want to make and do what I want to do and don't give a fuck about radio, don't give a fuck about sales, and it's gonna be organic because I'm doing me.
Well,
as opposed to me
that's
programming.
We got into it about caring about the radio, though. We
Right. No.
You rapped on we're not mad at it, but we can't.
We talked about
so
it.
we spoke about that, and like the main thing about it, right, is that it's not really about getting on the radio, because like I said, I don't expect to get on the radio. Shit, I'm saying I'm talking about cocaine all day and trapping. Last thing I expect is to get on the radio. But if I come on the radio and freestyle, right? You gotta act like, you gotta acknowledge that a nigga nice. You know what I'm saying? See, like, you know, I think the problem was with Flex, and I fuck with Flex, is that when Griselda went up there,
I heard that he wanted something from West Side.
but when Griselda went up there to rap, I don't know whatever the politics was. I'm just looking at the reaction, the energy in the room. They acting like these boys not saying nothing and these boys going crazy. Somebody from another place down south who got a half a bar, a half a concept, a half a lyric, a half a metaphor, you jumping out your seat. This is where the political bullshit come in. Fuck getting on the radio. If I'm on the radio, I did something right to get up here and get next to you. I mean, the people was fucking with me, right? So being that I'm here, right? This hip hop, if I'm representing hip hop, I need to get that acknowledgement, the same acknowledgement that we gonna give a person that's not representing or misrepresenting it. Because it's being misrepresented to the highest level, it's being misrepresented. So we ain't gonna sit here and act like we ain't see people get acknowledged and get praised that shouldn't. If we talking about lyrical content.
Well,
If
it's lyrical content.
Lyrical content.
That's one thing.
Now, if we talk about...
I feel like everybody has done what they needed to do to get where they at, and it makes no sense, like, comparing. It don't make no sense. You feel what I'm saying? What you do, you're an expert at what you do.
Right.
What fucking the Migos do, they experts at what they do. Who's to say which one deserves a spotlight? You dig what I'm saying?
Man,
Leave it up to the people.
But what's wrong with comparing? Sometimes you need a barometer to understand the threshold for success.
This is my thing too, right? If we don't set no bar or no standard, that's how we end up in the place we in now. That's when we devalue what me and you do.
Right.
It becomes
I agree with that
pointless.
shit.
It becomes
I'm
valueless.
What's the standard?
You know why? Because at some point in time, when you press play on a nigga shit and it ain't make no sense, he got clowned.
Right.
He ain't get accepted. Some point in time, we erased that. It ain't even matter no more. If he was fly, if he had money, if he had politics, that standard that we set, far as quality.
But that standard, like I had a meeting with Karan Panther. KP, yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, I played him my shit, and the nigga said, all you New York niggas is nice. You got something else?
Fuck yeah, that's crazy. But
you feel what I'm saying?
I know what he's saying. He looking for.
But my thing,
he's looking for a radio record.
Time out. Who you say you played this for?
Karan Prather.
Yeah, he was a head A&R at Columbia at the time.
He found T.I.
But my thing is this, right? And this is the thing about it. Like, you know, we don't really need no middleman to talk to our people.
Yeah.
So of course, if I'm going to the exec at this place and I'm playing all of this dope shit, and he like, all right, yeah, y'all dope, but I'm looking for something I can make some cash of. See, if I'm just directly aiming for my people, right? The pot ain't gotta be that big to make me rich, but if I gotta make this company rich, then I gotta make music for everybody.
Right.
You understand?
If that's the goal,
you know what I'm saying?
If that's the goal, then why do you think there was so much backlash as far as ESSO was concerned when he was laying out the blueprint of radio?
Me personally, right? I really ain't getting to all the backlash that came from it. You know what I'm saying? I just think that like the argument of why do we want to get on the radio was kind of misunderstood because I don't think any of us from doing what we do really cared about radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It didn't look like.
Now, don't get it twisted, right? Like, I don't really know what the personal is between a situation. I can only speak on me personal. I know, like, shit, the success that I have seen radio has nothing to do with it.
Did you mean to call us bums and haters?
Now, honestly, like, yo, nah, I like that.
Good, though.
I like that question. To be dead ass real with you, like, for me not knowing y'all, I can't call y'all no bums and no haters, and I respect what niggas doing. I see, like, you know, any nigga that's busting moves is not a bum. There's real bums out there that's not doing nothing.
Right.
But at the same time, hate, because if you read the stat, he was addressing motherfuckers haters, right? Haters and bums share the same characteristics. You understand? It's just a fact. It's like, you know, these niggas is bums and haters. Where this negative energy coming from, and like what I was explaining to Grafh, the Mav, that wasn't what he was putting out there as far as hating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hating. But
because I saw Benny after that.
Yeah,
it wasn't nothing like that.
It wasn't no hate coming from that way.
Right.
But you gotta realize the hate that niggas do experience.
And this is what I'm saying. I'm saying being from up there, do you expect to get hated on? Like, do you feel like niggas be hating on us, we don't get our shine, we don't get this, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? Because that's what Conway's argument made it seem like, yo, we've been holding this sound down, and this is the sound that New York, like this is an original New York sound. Why are we not getting the love? Because we from up here?
I think that's definitely, all right, I was just explaining this to us outside, right? New York, very territorial, prideful. That's just the way y'all bred. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So if I come to the station, I'm like, yo, I'm from Queens. Queens in the building, Queens, stand up. Where y'all at? Stand up, what's going on? Queens, where at? Queens? Queens is in the building. Right. I'm from the Bronx. Yo, Bronx, where is y'all at?
Right.
Because this is the way that you was bred.
Right.
We from a different part of New York.
Right.
So automatically we looked at as outsiders. So when we come in the building, we ain't gonna never get that same, no matter what we bring to the table.
Rochester, Buffalo in the building.
When you say a different part of New York, I don't think it's not that. It's city niggas. It's city niggas, and then there's.
Now he got a point. Some niggas be hating and acting.
Niggas look at it like that. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta realize.
Niggas look at it like that.
Yo, first off, New York City.
That don't count.
Yo, I gotta tell you like this. New York City niggas are the most competitive niggas I ever met.
Yeah.
And I traveled a lot. We the most New York City niggas argue you down about some shit they not even sure of sometimes. Just for the sake of argument.
Right there.
Just for the sake of argument. Just because I want to argue, nigga. Nah, nigga. Nah, I'll figure it out later. Nah, nigga. Like, yo, I'm dead ass.
Right.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later. We'll figure that out later.
Still,
that's a fact.
We had 21 Savage sit in that chair and get right in between me and Mav talking.
So you gotta realize, right?
He was like, yo, that's some New York shit. We don't give a fuck who had the best verse.
Right. No, that's wrong.
Care about that.
Yeah.
So like God bless the dead. I met Fred the Godson from God bless the dead, man. I met Fred from his man that went to college with my man, and they used to just argue about who man was nicest. And that's just that was how we actually got introduced to each other.
Oh, this is my man that's nice.
This
is
the
my
nigga
man
I was
that's
saying.
nice.
And then when we heard each other, we like, damn, both of them.
Them niggas nice.
These niggas is both nice.
Right.
They can't even get past the fact that both of them is nice. That his man is nice and his man is nice. It's not even about that. I'm just standing on my man is better than yours. That's just New York state of mind.
We competitive niggas.
It don't even matter.
Right.
So coming from up there automatically, it's like, where you from? It ain't familiar? Oh, nah. Yo, I know a nigga that's nice. Where he from? Oh, nah, hell nah. I know a nigga that's nice, but he from such and such. He from such and such. Oh, and automatically you put that with that if it don't sound familiar. That's why they be like, yo, we ain't had no Biggies, no Jay-Z's to properly represent us, to really show what we could do. Y'all already stamped. Every one of my favorite rappers is from a piece of this city. Y'all already stamped. It's somebody to represent y'all. we the first doing it for us.
Right.
We them niggas for us.
Yeah.
For the young motherfuckers that be like da-da-da, but we ain't had that. Y'all already got that. So y'all seen it done.
Right.
We doing it for the first time. So it's a little different. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna take some time.
So they might not. So they might not go about it the right way. They might go about it the wrong way.
There's
Whatever.
no
whatever.
blueprint for them to follow.
It ain't nothing.
Yeah,
That's why
and
when
they
we
ran the wrong
reached
way
out
almost.
and we just followed each other. As soon as we followed him, I followed him back. I said it must be all good. He must have saw what's going on.
Right.
Let's move forward as
Yeah,
men.
because we wasn't sure how we was going.
Because
Like, yo, did this nigga just call us bums and haters?
And he talked to me.
Haters?
And he
Wait a
talked
minute,
to me
what?
today again about it. And I said, yo, black niggas gotta be able to move forward.
And
talk.
talk.
That's all I say. And be able to talk. If
wrong
I have a
shit.
discrepancy, now niggas can see, yo, niggas had discrepancy. Niggas say, yo, niggas came together. Niggas talk. It's no problem. We understand each other. Hopefully
let's
it's a
elevate each
lesson
other up.
to other niggas.
Right,
People,
right,
men.
facts.
Not niggas, men.
Men, you know
That
what?
they
You're
can
right.
actually,
Grown folks shit.
we can actually have some type of a difference
man,
and actually come to a common
But I
ground and
figured
move
that-
forward.
But I just figured all that was addressed when Conway was like, yo, Math, I need to come to your show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Remember what we said before about public beef and private apologies?
Yeah.
Him showing up on the show would have been a public apology.
I would have called it a
Apology.
truce.
When he-
I would have called it
wouldn't
a
even
truce,
call it a-
not
wouldn't even
an
call it an
apology. A
apology.
truce.
Nah, because I never felt like he took what we were saying wrong.
It's not for him necessarily. And we all sitting in this room know this.
fan
It's
base.
never, exactly. It's never
The
the
fan base.
guy. It's always the people around him.
Right.
It's never the guy. It's never him. He gets it. He reaches out on the phone, but you don't say nothing after. I have a problem with this dude. I say something in public. We back and forth.
Right.
Cool down for about an hour. Call him. Bump into him at a club.
It's over.
Yeah, we
but-
chopping it up,
like-
but nobody else sees that. So the people around
On the
is
same
still
type of
on.
shit.
Right.
Right.
I get it.
And
dig
they
what I
all
mean?
welcome. Just so y'all know, Benny the Butcher,
West
Conway,
Side.
everybody's welcome. My expert opinion ain't hating on not one person that we either might say something that we don't like or disagree with. You all are welcome to come sit down.
Nah, we
and
hating on you,
discuss it.
Benny. We hating. We hating on you. son.
Now you know what's crazy? I was riding to the episode when y'all was talking about Conway's and Benny response to the radio shit, and I heard y'all point about the payola and all that type of shit, right? But I feel like, and not attacking Flex at all, because Flex is Flex.
Right.
But I do feel like even though radio is a business, because Ebro told me some shit about this when he was PD. I'm gonna get into that after my point right here. But I feel like hip hop needs the fucking balance because, especially in New York, because this is the mecca and the culture of the shit. So I feel like even with the business, you can't let this business supersede the culture. I don't give a fuck. It's my opinion. You can't. So I feel like if you got the Futures and even the drills that's popping, all these records that's popping that move the needle in the club, move the needle for mainstream, great morning listening, cool.
Right.
That's great. It should be represented the proper way. They got the bag, they got the budget, all of that shit. But if you have niggas like these niggas and Benny and all these niggas and they shaking the culture in the most authentic way, they gotta get represented too.
There's a place for them, you saying. There's a place to play them.
I'm saying it has to be a place for them. Like,
You can't just say you're not gonna play them
like
at
you
all.
can't, yeah, you
I got
can't
you.
say you're not gonna play them
I got
because
you. No,
for real,
they
though.
shaking the pavement in the most authentic
And on
way.
some real
too
shit
tough.
though,
You can't ignore
I
that
honestly
shit.
feel like just realistically, if we was from a borough,
It would be different.
It'd be ill.
But don't
I ain't
think-
gonna lie. I agree with him.
You can't.
No,
But you
because the
can't
flip
think like
side,
that.
because I know it's hard for y'all that's in the borough.
That's a fact.
I know that it's a flip
That's a
side to
fact.
that.
Listen,
I know that at
Yeah.
the same time.
But you got a point though, because
You gotta understand.
But the support though.
yeah, because any one
How
bro
is
that
it?
pushed out the roof would have been crazy.
How is it?
I get it.
Conway, Benny, and West Side was able to make it to where they at. When there's 1,000,
See, now
100,000 niggas in New York still rapping like that.
well, the thing about it was this.
You
The
feel
thing-
what I'm saying?
The
I
thing
feel
about
what
it,
you're
this,
saying.
this- let me tell you.
Mythical what
I
they
didn't
did.
look at it like that.
This is why I don't be
Nah.
understanding how niggas could think
Aight.
they being hated on, because there was niggas still here rapping that way,
Aight.
and they didn't get the look.
All right, let me explain.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Let me explain
Okay.
something to you though.
I like
All right?
that.
Now check this though. By the time they start giving the looks is when they had no choice but to get the looks because they was making noise. But you gotta realize that noise was being made from understanding the formula, not following the same formula that was programmed on New York rappers to get hot and get a deal. So if every rapper got the program, let me get hot, let me get on the radio and get a deal, that's the direction that they moving in. That's gonna be hard for them to get that look following that formula.
Right.
We following the formula, we just talking to our people, getting money from out the mud.
Right.
And that shit is growing organically. Now it's growing organically to the point where it make too much noise, you gotta have us up there.
Right.
Gotcha.
So that's how that transpired, as opposed everybody in New York ain't had no choice.
But do you think you got the look because you was from a different area and not New York City?
I think the looks is coming from the noise.
Noise.
No, but you got
yeah.
Joey Badass. You got Flatbush
I both got a
Zombies.
point.
You got a whole
I never
lot
thought
of
about
groups
that.
out here.
That's
that
great. I never
get
thought about that.
sell out joints, but get no looks at all.
What you mean no looks though?
Huh?
What you mean no looks though? I think that they, all them people
Right.
you named, especially, like I feel like they get their looks. Like this is just brand new. Like I'm about to go do Sway for the first time tomorrow.
Right.
That's the first time.
Shout out to Sway.
Shout out to Sway.
Yeah, we gotta get you on the show.
Congratulations
I know
on moving.
Word,
Yeah,
word.
salute
that.
and respect, bro.
Yo, I
Because it
appreciate
take a lot of grind.
He gonna go
time
crazy
to
up
even
there. I
get
already
to
know
this.
you gonna go stupid.
Yeah, I'm about to lose my mind up there. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I already know what's gonna happen.
And you know, it's been a grind. So, you know, it's like I said, it's my first time going up there. This my first time going on Sway. So it's like New York rappers get the looks. It's just that right now, it's a highlight on that area, you know what I'm saying? Because of the formula that was followed, of actually being able to make noise without following the same program that's been programmed.
Right, without the radio.
Without the radio, that they made New York rappers feel like they had. So when I used to run into New York rappers, and I figured out my formula on how to actually capitalize off of the music, because before then I didn't know how to make money off music.
Right.
I just put it out and wanted to gain fans. I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to make the best music and get heard, right? It wasn't until a few years ago I realized that I could put the music out and make cash off it, right? Once I figured that out, that made an impact on my life. When I came to New York and I was running into MCs in New York, dope ass MCs, they had music that they was about to give away for free just because they didn't understand. They was trying to just get hot and get a deal.
Well, okay, that's partly accurate. That's not 100%.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Not all of them.
There's also another understanding behind that. It's not just get hot and get a deal or give the music away. There's also an oversaturation in these 5 boroughs, and we're all on top of each other.
Right.
And niggas ain't gonna buy your shit.
So it's fighting for numbers.
So
right.
that too,
Yeah.
but then it's
Wait, you come from you caught a drug charge at 14.
Yeah,
You give some shit away for free. If it's pure, they come back to you.
of course.
Somebody's giving their music away for free, they have the exact same mentality.
Okay, now that is true, right? But how many years I'm gonna give my shit away for free? Now you said if I give it away for free, you gonna come back. That's true. That's at the beginning of the process of my opening stages. But that's gonna be my business model?
Well, it's
Yo, you talking his leg.
So now
You talking
gonna be my
Now I
business
gotta
model?
ask you, who was the rapper that was doing it?
Huh?
Who was the rapper that was doing it?
That showed you the blueprint.
No, the nigga that was out here just giving away.
tons of them.
Well, now I feel like most of New York,
like mixtapes and shit. I know what you're
Mixtape.
trying to say.
Mixtape.
A lot of niggas
I'm
give
saying
shit away for
mixtapes.
free.
I'm saying mixtapes. That was like the New York way.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so I didn't really, I had to go to so I started off fucking with Green Lantern on a mixtape unit. I came in just trying to get on tapes and get heard and shit, and went that whole route of getting looks, paying for features, all of that shit, just trying to get looks.
Right.
When I went to the Bay after 8-9 years and start fucking with my niggas in the Bay, shout out to my niggas in the Bay, they kind of gave me a mindset, changed my mindset of showing me like, damn, you know, he told me, he's like, yo, y'all work to get hot and get signed. Like, we put our music out, we making money off our shit immediately. It's just a different mindset.
It's a different environment.
Different environment.
It's a complete.
They're accepting of that out there.
So with that mindset was like, oh, okay. I still ain't know how to do it on a New York level, right? But once Griselda started actually coming out, it showed like, oh, you gotta know your fan base.
Right.
You gotta know how to target your fan base. So prior to that, I used to just make music. It didn't matter if it was this kind of beat, trap beat, club beat, whatever beat I liked, I just make. Then I had to realize, like, damn, I gotta target a certain people, specifically motherfuckers that spend money. Fuck trying to get on the radio and be buzzing and get popular. Right. I need to figure out how to make money.
Right.
Or I'm gonna be in the streets.
Right.
So I need to figure out how to make money.
Whack
fuck
when
getting
you popular
hot.
And you broke.
Yeah, fuck getting hot and getting
Right.
on the radio. I wanna know how to make money. That changed. So it said, I'm not gonna make music no more that is trendy and gonna get me on the radio. I'm gonna make music that motherfuckers gonna spend money on. That motherfuckers gonna spend money on. Right. That's the formula. So I look at niggas who was in this shit making money as trap niggas like, oh, he got licks. You got niggas that'll spend money for you, you got clientele, you got licks. Just like in the streets. I need to fuck with you. I don't even give a fuck about none of that. Let's work. Yeah. Because I need some of your fiends.
Oh, man, not less work.
Yeah, let's work. Let's work, but it's a different kind of work.
Come back around.
No, it's a different kind of work. Them niggas be trying to work for clout. Yeah. I'm trying to work to get out the streets. It's a difference.
That's a fact.
It's a difference. It's like, yo, damn, all right, let me figure this shit out.
What did the merch play? Did you take the merch play from?
So
what they did the merch play into your growing and getting money and all that too?
Yeah, so like, you know, it really, honestly, the merch was like extra. My main thing was like
I love the merch from y'all niggas.
Was catalog building. Building and owning a catalog. That's where the power at to all you artists. It's about owning and building your catalog.
And putting it out so they can keep streaming it, right?
That's it. You own and you build your catalog, that's where your leverage is gonna come in at.
The cachet.
Facts.
When it comes to streaming,
right,
it's not about the one joint that's gonna get mad plays. It's about all the joints that people gonna be able to find collectively. So that when that one joint gets mad plays,
it's gonna bring up
everything else that you got out there.
But you gotta have a catalog for that.
Yeah,
so to capitalize.
Right.
So the versus effect.
You know, like
then you gotta own it. You want the money, you gotta own that bitch.
And all these singles.
So I nicknamed it the versus effect.
A lot of
seeing as how what versus does for somebody with a massive catalog.
Like a 500% increase.
The reason why young artists don't get picked for verses is because they don't have extensive catalogs to go to, and those catalogs see a massive jump. I nicknamed it the versus effect because everybody gets this 500% increase in total streams across the board. Your albums that came out in 80, whatever the fuck, all of a sudden they're getting regular rotation on somebody's shit. It's nuts.
Nah, that's a fact.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
Yeah, I forgot, but what I do know is that like
merch. You were talking about merch.
Oh yeah, man. To the independent artists, man. They try to trick us and shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to know that it's really about just owning your shit. Yeah. Like, if you sign a deal, or if you signed the deal, you ain't gonna never know the power of being able to eat off your catalog, because it ain't your catalog.
Right. Well, no, I wanna correct that just a little bit.
Okay.
If you sign a deal, you should already know the power of what it is to be by yourself.
I agree. Yeah, so I don't want to.
What do you mean because you're making money by yourself as an independent?
If you know how much you can make on your own, then the nigga can't come and offer you less than what you make.
But you gotta be realistic.
Offer you a significant amount
realistic at
for
the
you to
same
take
time.
that.
So I'm not telling you to turn down nothing if you fucked up and you broke and you out here and you need the money.
You gotta be realistic.
You gotta be realistic with your situation. But I'm telling you what your goals should be. What your goals should be. Your goals should be to definitely own your shit.
But recognize that doesn't happen on the first deal.
That would never.
9 times out of 10.
Nah, that's not gonna. You know, and let's you know, a lot of people don't understand how way this shit work. You know what I'm saying? And like, whoever puts up the money owns the shit.
Facts.
Right.
So let's get that shit understand. So if you willing to invest in yourself and put that gamble on yourself, then that's your shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't that, you know, confident in yourself, somebody else gonna put that risk up, and they gonna get the reward for that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Get the best deal you can.
Definitely.
Get them to split whatever's. I mean, because
I'm talking about. I'm speaking about.
A bad deal might change your life too.
Exactly. Okay, say that again.
But no, you gotta get the best deal you can, because sometimes a bad deal might change your life too. Like, if you from where we from, you might be in the street and need a fucking lifeline to change your situation.
Change your life.
So,
So,
like, I remember my first situation.
Yeah.
Was a bad deal, and I'm gonna talk about you too, because he actually taught me some shit to change my situation. When I was all the way in the street, he gave me the jewels on how the underground or the real traditional rap deals are structured. They're totally different than fucking major deals. So I learned how to even make money off my music fucking with this nigga. I'm like, he gave me the jewels. I'm like, well, that's how it's going? I should change my whole mind, because what he's saying, when New York niggas is actually brainwashed with a certain mentality of how to make it in the city, because we so fucking on top of each other, and because New York niggas, we're so competitive, we don't support the next man.
Right.
We couldn't even take the upstate approach or the downstate
approach.
Master P approach and go out of the trunk, because niggas ain't gonna buy that shit.
Right.
You gotta get away for free in the city.
Yeah.
We don't support that type of shit. We too
Realistically, we don't
with my
have
man
a
is
Master
nicer
P
than son.
in New York.
Because that won't work here. Master
Right.
P wouldn't have got rich here, because niggas ain't gonna buy that shit here.
Right.
We different here.
Not
You know
just
what I'm saying?
that. Not just that. And this is something I want everybody to take
Out
away.
the trunk
Not
here
just-
wouldn't work the same as it works somewhere else.
Because you're also competing with major labels.
You competing
here.
with those people.
We have labels.
I'm talking even outside the street.
No. I'm not talking. Yes, outside of the street.
No.
Graph, please understand.
Yeah, understand.
You as nice as you are, and you know that I believe how nice you are.
Right.
When you go out and you start doing your thing, if you were selling music out the trunk, you live in a city where every major label has a hub.
Right.
You're not competing with the dude next
That's
to you.
the truth,
You're
though.
competing with a $250,000 budget.
That's the truth.
You're competing with a nigga like ESSO who's being paid to run out and blow somebody. You know, like but I said a nigga like ESSO. I didn't say ESSO.
Right.
But you're competing with many hands.
Right.
When you can't get on the radio, in a New Yorker's eyes, the average consumer's eyes, what that says is
That you're not successful.
good enough.
Yeah, that you're not successful.
You're just not good enough. Not even
How about
successful.
that?
You could be
And that's the
making money.
program. That's where they fuck us up.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
part of
basically.
programming.
But we're also
So-
we're really
Damn, I
skeptical.
forgot that shit.
No,
Y'all
we're
niggas
really
talking fast as
skeptical
fuck.
in this city. A nigga could come say, yo, I'm selling my music for $5. We're like, I don't know, black people are skeptical everywhere.
No, this city's the worst.
But it's
New
the
York,
worst.
New York,
It's the worst.
we don't
We're-
support
we're-
shit.
My
We don't
nigga, you
support
got
shit
20 niggas selling weed on the same block.
Period.
There you go.
Everybody in their mother rap. You done heard enough whack niggas. You ain't even trying to listen to niggas shit no more. Like, yo,
Right.
good God, another one of these niggas with you want to hear my my
Bro,
nigga.
if
That's
Outkast,
right.
if
That's the
Outkast, if
attitude. Right.
You gotta get
Outkast
your
was
shit
out
away for
here
free.
beefing,
out here.
At the beginning.
Out here.
Out here.
No, at
Yes.
the beginning. See, I say give it away for free at the beginning
get
until
known.
it's justified to ask for that money. You can't come out the gate, but it's like, oh, nah, that's son. It's like at this point in time, it's justified.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the beginning, it's like, all right,
when did y'all turn the corner?
man, I can only speak for me, man. Like,
When
it was like 2018 for me. 2018, I was like, oh shit.
That was right the pandemic.
Yep, right before the pandemic, I was like, oh shit. I started able to support myself, pay my bills off this. It started. And that's all I needed. That's like was tasting blood. So
How long were you going before 2018?
man, about 15 years.
God
And
damn,
that's
that's
the
what I'm
point.
talking about.
About
That's the
15
point.
years.
That's the
I put
point.
out-
I
I probably
hope
put out my
everybody
first-
listening heard him
Huh?
say
You
that.
know what that
I
is?
put out my
That's
first-
like going
huh?
to medical school.
Yeah, let me
Putting your dues in. Now,
Let me tell you what it is, though. Let me
We-
tell
we
you.
got
That's a student loan.
Let me
We
explain
giving your
that.
music
Nah,
away.
when I
We
had to-
doctors, nigga.
Yes.
So
Surgeons,
all
bro.
these years that I was sitting there, not making a dollar off this shit, that was my internship.
Right.
You heard?
There it is.
That was my
Right.
internship.
So many of
so
y'all
if
don't wanna
y'all
be
don't want to be
interns.
interns, don't even anybody that's
That's
willing
the
to
problem.
work for
Fuck you,
free
Ray, that's what I'm
off of
saying.
passion and still gain knowledge while they doing it is gonna be successful. So yeah, I was doing this shit.
And that's the
I was
point.
doing this shit for a
Real
period,
shit.
a long period of
How
time.
many years
passionate,
again? How
coming
many?
out my own pocket.
15.
Right.
But is it true that y'all niggas make more money off y'all merch than y'all tours?
Well, yeah, merch bring in a lot of money, bro.
That's
I'm not
deep.
gonna lie to you. Merch
That's
bring in a
deep,
lot
bro.
of money,
That's
bro.
deep. I wanted to ask that because people say that.
I learned that game from these niggas. I keep it a buck. I sat down with Spesh and had real conversations, and I learned that game from Spesh, and Benny and them. I'm like,
I'm gonna
that's
call
how
you,
it go.
Spesh. I need to
It's
learn
different,
that.
bro. Yeah,
Facts. I
nigga.
need to learn that merch.
You talking that
I gotta give
No,
him
that's
his
real
props
shit.
because he helped change my situation. Because I ain't gonna front. I'm from the street, nigga. I know one way to really get it.
Why was your situation fucked up, though?
I didn't see how to really make the type of money I wanted to make off music without being on the radio, being from here.
I thought it
Didn't
was
see
impossible.
It felt impossible. So I'm
like-
like, we never gonna leave the block. We gonna do this shit forever. I didn't understand. He was like,
Interesting.
What
look
is
at
you
this
doing?
graph. I was like,
Like, yo, what is you doing? See, like, any nigga I came
blew my
across that I
motherfucking
seen was
mind. I'm
nice
like,
and
what
shit.
the fuck?
Yeah.
It'd be
you.
like, as soon as we talk, it's like, yo, what you see? It's just a lack of information.
Facts.
It's a lack of information.
And niggas don't share
they
information
don't
like certain
sh-
niggas.
So
They don't.
I would like to share information because you ain't gonna do nothing but help me once you get in position.
Right.
If I could contribute to that in any way, that shit is just another layer of my success.
Right.
That's another favor that I could call and ask, or another nigga that's in position of power.
Right.
That I could, you know what I'm saying? And if you got what it take, the potential to get there, and all I gotta do is tell you what I know, I don't even gotta give you shit. I could just tell you what I know. That's kind of like, that's why niggas ain't got no strong teams and niggas is fucked up. They get information, finding information, and trying to make money off their friends.
That's this city, nigga.
You understand? Like,
that's
nigga,
so-
we supposed to be friends, nigga. You done found opportunity, nigga. It's a million niggas out here.
Right.
We can't get rich together. You wanna make $100 off me?
Right.
This the main mentality.
The information and the power.
You'll give
I mean,
you'll give somebody that information and watch them fuck it up.
And you
But not
wanna
even
know
that,
something?
you know what's crazy?
This nigga has no hope. No,
it's really
the power,
hard.
My thing is this,
information,
though.
bro.
My thing is
When niggas
that's
share information. That's real nigga shit.
Let me.
that's all it is.
No.
Yeah, it's real
That's,
nigga shit, bro.
that's not all it is. That's not all it is. There's information and then there's application.
Okay, that's on you to do
that's
what you
on
want
the
with information,
personal.
but
I rest
a
my-
nigga
No,
sharing
that's
it
on
with
the
you is
personal,
gold.
But that's what I
niggas
just
ain't
said.
sharing it with you.
That's what I just said. I've
Yeah.
watched dudes get all the info. Here's what you do. For you specifically, this will work for your career. Not the career that you've been watching, not this nigga who you've been, it won't, that shit you're trying to do work for them. It won't work for you. Here's what'll work for you. And I watched them go, nah, but I want to do what he did.
Right.
I want to do it like this nigga did.
Right, I get
Nobody,
you.
I've had niggas come, nobody asked Kanye to do that.
You're not
This
Kanye.
nigga hates
No
rappers,
shit.
bro.
You're
This
not
nigga
Kanye.
hates. Nah,
rappers.
I'm right with him.
Every episode.
No, I get that though. I really don't like the motherfuckers either. I don't like them either though. Now they shoot themselves in the foot though. They shoot themselves. See, you know what it is? You can't just be a rapper. You have to have some hustle with you. You gotta
100%.
have a business mind with you. All that rap shit. See, people be rapping and that shit just see. A lot of these rappers got fucked up
But let me
character
ask you this.
all the way around.
What if they're not business right away? You see how Grafh said.
Then they need a
no,
manager,
listen,
they
no,
need to
listen, listen. You see how
Grafh was a
Yo,
business
can
mind
we ask
regardless.
him
He
what
probably
did he
ain't
do?
understand
No.
the information.
But listen,
But he
but
was
he-
not.
get the information.
He probably ain't get
That's
the
why I'm so
information.
much.
But once he
But he was a businessman
Did
regardless.
you apply it right away, or did you bring somebody to help you? Was he helping you?
I applied it right away, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you because I'm a hustler. I come from the concrete first, so I compare
can we
everything
ask what did he
to
do?
the street.
Who, Grafh or Spesh?
Both of them.
What did Spesh tell you to do? What was the difference? What
Nah,
difference was he made?
He gave me different ways to approach it, different ways to market the music, different ways to shop deals, different deals to take, different ways to approach certain.
Like
I'm
how?
like, and I'm like,
Appreciate that.
Nah,
It's
facts.
one- it's
real
not
nigga
one size
shit.
fits
Nigga
all.
drop
real
jewels,
nigga-
yo, bro.
that's real
the
nigga
problem.
shit,
I'm keeping
bro.
it. I'm keep it a buck.
Think that's
real.
this.
Listen,
That's real nigga
the
shit.
power and the information, my nigga. What he gave me, the information he gave me was better than saying, here's some money. That information changed everything, nigga.
What was the
Grafh,
information?
It
Like-
took half my niggas out the street.
What
I
was-
gave
what-
you some of the shit just now. I'm telling you.
Here's-
Niggas ain't telling.
Here's what it here's what
Niggas ain't telling.
No, hold on.
Nah, I'm keeping it a
They
buck.
not
Nah,
saying.
Here's,
I'm
here's-
telling you, nigga.
here's what I'm trying to
These
tell you.
niggas
I'm
got
telling you.
secrets.
Nah, I-
These niggas got secrets. With the ingredients. Rochester. They said we gonna keep this with Griselda.
even small jewels like look, even a small
And I
jewel like.
didn't tell them.
I'm telling you, nigga.
Secret.
I'm telling you the song.
Grafh,
Even something small like saying like I used to put out projects with mad songs on it. He be like, yo, that amount of songs that you put on this. Look, this amount of songs you put on this project. You could have broken up into 6 songs projects and ate the whole year.
Yes.
You could have got.
Let me shake your hand.
Nigga.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When you saw Game drop,
You could have got
He
4.
wasted them shit.
That's a waste.
That's a waste.
That's a waste. I'm
Okay.
doing it with the nigga right now. He's like,
yo.
you can stretch that same shit out and get 4 deals
Yo,
from it.
thank
When
you.
you was gonna do it one.
Right, that's one.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
one.
one
Niggas
right there.
with 50
I'm
songs
giving
on
you
a
one
mixtape.
joke. You give me a bunch of shit like that. I'm like, I'm overworking myself for what?
Right.
Just because I want to rap. Nigga,
You-
'cause
you-
I love
do-
promotion.
do
So
six
then
good
is why I feel like
records.
you can
wildin'.
chop that up and get 4 deals with it.
Thank
Four
you.
deals with this same shit I was gonna get 1 deal with. Nigga.
Yes.
Nigga. I'm like, oh, we about to do that.
I've been saying that for years, because New
You
York
ain't
is...
saying it to me, nigga.
No,
He
no,
did.
but I've been saying it to
You know me, nigga.
Why y'all got 40 songs on the record?
Yeah,
Give me, I don't even want to hear 40
understand
Jay-Z songs.
I never knew
The
that.
fuck I want to hear
Nigga.
40.
Graph, how long have you been rapping?
Years.
A long time, long as this
Careful.
nigga.
Yeah,
Forever.
And like I said,
that's something that you can do with years and years of a fan base and an acquired catalog.
Facts.
What's that?
And owning my catalog too. I own a lot of my
Owning
shit.
and owning your catalog.
There's not that much in my catalog I don't own.
When did
Listen, man, I seen
fucking
Drake
mic up.
drop 3 songs and call it a project.
Now,
There's no way I'm dropping 10 songs
Let's
after
not
that.
discourage the people.
What are you talking about?
When they make it be like, yo, you gotta have this and this, that, and the third. I want the people to know I was in the streets. I said, damn, I put out 2 projects. I ain't had no buzz. I ain't had no resources. I put out 2 projects. Them projects organically start paying my bills. Organically.
But how'd you
After
promote them? Where'd you
15
promote them at?
After 15 years of not putting out music the right way, and still nobody knowing me.
When was
Even
they
though I
behind
was
the
doing
shit?
it 15 years, nobody still ain't know who I was.
But this is what I keep.
But where were they
But
buying
no,
the shit?
you gotta understand.
iTunes?
This ingenuity,
Definitely.
these new thoughts come from a desire to get a certain place. You get what I'm saying?
having it.
Like,
Without having the resources.
my
You gotta
nigga, we
figure
was
some
dropping
shit out.
episodes and not making
Building it up.
not making the same thing that we making now, but I figured a couple things out and I was
Facts.
like, oh, this is how you do it.
He's smart enough to listen.
I'm gonna give another jewel. I'm gonna give another jewel that he told me that I didn't realize because I'm so programmed with the regular get a deal mentality to be from the city, right? So if you do this type of hip hop, like authentic hip hop, and you step into this realm and you really want to make some bread, the way the deals are structured, a lot of them is 80-20 splits, and you own your fucking project. It's almost like licensing.
Yeah.
It is licensing.
You own your project and they take a distribution fee and you still get label services, but you own the shit. So
Right.
you might not get the big budget that a Meek Mills or Drake gonna get from whatever label they at, but you own the motherfucker.
And
Right.
that's,
You know what I'm saying?
and that's where
that
it goes
that's where
left.
you make the money. So if you sell, let's say Meek go platinum, you might sell 20,000 and make the same bread he made.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a big fucking
And
fact.
That's a whole
and
fact.
that's
You're
where it goes
20% and you
left.
own it, nigga.
That's
That's a
where
whole
it
fact.
goes left.
Telling you, this
that's
shit is-
where that's where the problem is.
And
What do you
I'm-
mean? Tell me.
What you just said. What you
outta
just
here.
said.
I'm outta here.
You know
I'm
what?
outta
I'm gonna
here.
tell you.
Gotta get
I'm
me out.
outta
That nigga
here.
gotta get
Gotta be out. Gotta be out. Gotta be out. Gotta be out. Gotta be out.
Show's over.
Nah, y'all niggas gotta get mad.
Hold on.
Y'all
I
niggas
gotta
gotta
hear your Ebro story.
Y'all niggas gotta get mad. I'm gonna tell you, that's a great one. Y'all gotta get mad now for a seatbelt. Cause this nigga,
Yo, my nigga, he said a seatbelt.
Yo,
So what's the problem?
This is
I'll tell you the
where-
Igbo shit.
this
I wanna
is
hear
where-
that.
I wanna hear that.
This is where the problem comes in.
Listen. Can I say one thing? I'm gonna tell you, like, a bigger told me, everybody's not a boss, bro. If you think like a boss, that's because you a boss.
That's a fact.
Everybody's not a boss.
That's a
Stop
fact.
expecting niggas to think like bosses. They workers. Put them in a position to do what they do.
I don't expect people to be bosses. What frustrates me, the frustration you hear almost every episode that we shoot is from people who are given the information and given blueprints who decide that they know better.
Like who?
Tons of I could name artists all day.
Go ahead, let's go.
No, I'm not gonna
I'm waiting.
not gonna
Wait,
start
that would make this more.
Bro, I don't have a client base without people who think they know better. Now, 90% of my clients will take the information that I give them and actually apply it. But I've seen the people who don't apply it. The one thing that you mentioned that set me off is you're like, they don't have the big budget of a Meek Mill or such and such and such and such.
Right.
Those are the dudes. They get mad because it's not, they don't get what I like to call the sexy jobs.
Right.
You know what the sexy job is? Recording, performing, photo shoots, video shoots.
Right.
That's the sexy job.
Right.
But when you tell them you don't have the same budget as a Meek Mill, all of a sudden they don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
Because they're not
Young-
big.
he's talking about
big
young
music
artists.
You guys do the dirty work,
Period.
nigga. This is dirty
Young
work game,
artists.
boy.
Who
Say it again. I'm ignoring
Huh?
him. Say
It's
that
a
again.
dirty. It's a dirty word game.
This shit is work, nigga. Shit ain't
Because
pretty.
Future came from a whole nother trash deal, but he fought his way through the deal.
And he had his badges.
I'm gonna give you another jewel that sounds fucked up. Sometimes you gotta take a bad deal to level up, nigga. If you outside traffic risking your freedom, you got an opportunity to get a bad deal. That might change the situation. You gotta take that shit. I did it when I was all the way outside, nigga. I ain't gonna front. I made a dope record. I'm young. I'm 18, nigga. I made a record. It was hot. I just made it in my man crib. Boom. His manager got the bag. He managed all kind of people. He came to me and said, "This record is great, Grafh." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks, man." He had a contract right here and a check next to that shit. He was like, I'm 18, nigga. I don't know shit about nothing.
No
I'm in
lawyers,
the fucking
no
hood.
nothing.
Lawyer. He said, "Hey, you can take this contract now, send it to your lawyer, work it out, and figure out what you want to do, or you can sign it right now. Take the check right now." Nigga, I'm in the hood. I probably got crack on me, nigga. I'm like,
and that's,
boy,
and that's what happened.
I'm like, hold on. I can take that check right now? He's like, yeah, you know, if you would sign it now, I give it to you right now. I'm looking at it. I'm 18. It's 5 bands. That look amazing to me. I'm like,
right.
I can take this right now.
You was Dr. Dre,
but it's songs that I just made that I don't even give a fuck. It ain't even mixed. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Right.
I'm like, hold on. I don't know nothing about law. I don't know nothing about a contract. I picked that motherfucker up like this. I'm like, sounds good to me. I signed the shit. I sold the rights away to the song. But I'm 18. But I felt like I came up. Then I realized he been selling that shit forever. How he selling it now?
No,
still,
but you came up.
But I needed it to change my situation then, nigga.
So it worked.
I would have took that money.
That was the trade.
If I wasn't so hood, I would have not bought more drugs with it. But that's another story. But my point is, that could have changed my situation.
But that was the trade. And for you at that time, that worked for you. You dig what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I don't get mad at people like, yo, bro,
you gotta level
okay.
up. Sometimes you gotta take a bad situation to change your worst one. I compare everything to the street. Is it not worse than what I'm doing right now? Cool, then I'm gonna fuck with it. If not, then I'm gonna do this.
But take advantage. Take advantage.
Oh yeah.
Don't just get upset.
But you gonna get jerked
because it's not flashy and fly.
And you know what's even worse too?
It should be.
You can get with a lawyer who still don't got your best interest because he got to get paid.
Yeah.
So he's still gonna fuck you over. When I took that deal, and from that I grew a little more, and I had 3 other bad fucking deals that I brought to a lawyer that didn't give a fuck about me. I put all 3 of them on the table. He looks over all of them. They all had some bread in it. He wasn't getting paid up front because I had money to pay him. So he gets a percentage of what he has to, what money I get in. So he like, all of these is trash, but I'm gonna give you the one that's paying the most so I can eat, nigga. So he put me in a bad deal so he can eat. So are you getting jerked from the lawyer?
What's the name of the lawyer?
I forgot the nigga name. I wish I knew because I throw him under the bus. I don't give a fuck. I don't remember the nigga name. Give it a buck. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him. He lived. I did not.
What was the Shady situation like? As far as were you around when Griselda signed the Shady?
Nah, I wasn't around like that. You know what I'm saying? So the whole Griselda situation, the way that works out is that me and Benny had a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Benny was originally signed to my label before Griselda. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so.
Name of the label?
Trust.
Trust.
That's what we hear on the records.
Yeah.
Right, that's what we hear on the record. So,
Miss Bro.
So, you know, we was doing our thing, and then I kind of fell back and shit, because, you know, I was in the streets and shit. And then, you know, Benny went, because those is family, you know what I'm saying? So we went, you know, they did their thing.
Right.
And I decided to start back rapping, and me and Benny just collabed and start working on music. I never really got a chance. Me and Conway, we had a relationship, but not like how me and Benny was.
Right,
Benny started off 15 years ago making music together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how our relationship started. We was making music together 15 years ago. So, you know, we had a relationship. Me and him got a relationship more than, it's not just me and the whole Griselda, it's more like me and Benny. You know what I'm saying? Specifically. You know
Just on some real nigga shit.
Yeah,
And then salute to Griselda.
And salute to Griselda, salute to everything they're doing, because them the niggas that motivated me to get out the streets and showed me, oh, niggas from up here could do it. Because before they did it, no one from up there did it. So when I seen them do it, and I'm like, oh shit, and my boy was over there, I'm like, bro, I'm ready to rap now. He's like, oh, word? All right, come on. And we put a tape together in 4 sessions.
You know who y'all should have been watching? You know who Upstate should have had their eyes on? Seriously? Like, my personal feeling? Atlanta.
But that's the blueprint he ran.
That's what I think.
That's kind of blueprint.
The same blueprint. They ran the Atlanta blueprint.
But you gotta run that all the way through the ups and the downs. Don't forget that
He spent 15 years running that motherfucker.
Not that part. I'm talking about the part where you also where you feel slighted by somebody like Funkmaster Flex. Because in that energy, you have to remember one of the greatest bands of our genre, Outkast, highest selling all time. At one time was in this city, standing on stage at the Source Awards talking about, yo, the South got something to say. Them niggas felt super slighted. They felt shitted on, and they're one of the greatest ever. Mm-hmm. My pops used to say, if Jesus couldn't make it out of this life without scars, what makes you think you won't? Mm-hmm. You want to do something great, it's gonna come with some bumps and bruises.
That's a fact.
That's what I took with that whole, like, watching him be upset about Flex and the whole situation. I'm like, this is Outkast all over again. You're just going through what you have to go through to be great. Yeah, they not gonna give it to you. That was never on the table for you, and it wasn't gonna be easy because that was never a part of the deal.
Right.
He know.
Let me ask a question piggybacking off of that.
Yo, you're following me.
You mentioned Flex again. Do you feel is a responsibility of somebody like Flex do you feel there's a responsibility of somebody like Flex to maintain or create balance within the culture?
Within the culture, no.
You don't? You think it's just radio all business?
When they hired him, did they say, yo, okay, we're giving you this job to create balance within the culture?
Not as job wise, because we got a job. We get a check from this shit, but I still push the culture forward.
Is it our job to create balance within the culture? No, it's not. So it's nobody's job.
I think he does.
It's nobody's job.
I think he does, though. I actually think Flex.
You do that. You do that out of here.
I think he's found a way to create balance. It may not be what everybody wants him to do. You dig what I'm saying? It may not be the way a nigga on the outside watching a nigga with a Bentley and a Ferrari and a mansion. You on the outside talking about, I wouldn't spend my money like that if I was you. Like, there's so many other things you could be doing with that bread. Why the fuck are you spending it like that? Not knowing that each one of these things has a purpose. The Bentley gets him in this space. The Ferrari gets him in this space. The mansion, he needs the room because when he brings people from this space and this space to his house, it's got to look like this. Right. You have no idea why these. I think what Flex does from the outside, issuing a challenge to a nigga like this, having Black Thought go off for 10 minutes straight, shit like that, I think that's the vehicle. This is the day job. Y'all got it. I got to do what I need to do here.
But
no problem.
He finds a way to create some kind of balance.
I'm fulfill that role. But when it comes to the cultural shit, it may not look the way you want it to look. But here's what I can do. But
he found a way to represent it.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta respect him for that because exclusives was never really Flex's thing.
He didn't have to do it because he's never done it before.
I think it's important that the gatekeepers uphold the culture. That's my opinion.
I agree.
I do think it's a responsibility.
I agree.
But I'm not saying he doesn't take responsibility. I think he does.
I get it.
When you have Black Thoughts up there, you have niggas like Spesh and me. I air this shit out. He does put hip hop in the forefront. Just because he's not playing your other shit, I'm not saying he's not playing hip hop. I'm asking your opinion. Do you think it's his job or responsibility to uphold that?
I don't think it's his job. I think it's his responsibility.
I agree.
I don't think it's his job.
Because when you think about the actual business of radio, it doesn't give a fuck about that. It's just business, and I get that. But you are the leader of the forefront of the culture. Hip hop is the voice of the culture, the voice of the youth culture at that. Mm-hmm. So it's like you can't ignore that shit. And I ain't gonna front. I remember I had a one-on-one convo with Ero, and he said, no, this sounds crazy, Grafh, but I'm not here to push music.
Yeah,
I'm here to sell commercials. I'm not dissing the music. I don't give a fuck about the music. He said, if I can keep your attention with birds chirping, I would do that because I got to sell commercials. I don't give a fuck about the music. What I heard is I don't give a fuck about the culture, but he said the music. But I understand, business-wise, he don't care about the music. And I get it because he has a job. His job is to sell ads.
Right.
But then to sell ads, you got to keep people's attention. And he don't give a fuck how I got to keep your attention. My job is to do this. So I get it. But in that, you can lose the culture, which we lost for like 10 motherfucking years playing Future in New York City
We're trying to blame a radio station. It's not the radio station.
I'm not blaming anybody.
If there's any responsibility,
I'm pointing out shit.
If there's any responsibility on keeping the culture, I feel like there should be a natural evolution for every artist who comes up, becomes successful, to put somebody else on and run that same chain.
That would be amazing.
That'd be great.
I think that's the responsibility that we're really missing out here. You feel what I'm saying?
To some degree,
because if people is getting played in those buildings, they never put nobody on. And they've been getting played for damn near 20 years.
That's a fact.
But maybe they don't want
maybe they don't want to deal with the responsibility of putting somebody on. That's pressure too. I gotta get marketing, promo. I gotta blow you up. If you don't blow up the way that you think that I should have,
then it's his fault.
Job, then it's his fault. Sometimes people want to stay out of harm's way.
We imagining all the ways it can't work. We can't do that.
No,
I don't agree with that.
We're talking to another rapper.
I'm gonna be a little biased because I'm.
You are biased. Thank you. You're biased. Thank you.
I'm gonna root for the artist all the time.
We had Punch for Petey. He sit right there. He sat right there. And we had to ask, why did SZA
Thank God the
blame?
artists make the money.
Hold on, but remember SZA blame.
Thank God the artists make the money.
But SZA blame.
They lose the money
Punch
too.
for her
No, but
record
thank
not
God
working.
they make it.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
They lose it too.
Right.
With all these business people around, nobody would have a dollar without the artists.
That's a fact.
But people love to
But
talk
do
shit
y'all
about the
understand?
artists.
But do you
They
understand?
love to talk
People
shit
make
about
more
the
money
artists.
than the artists.
But they wouldn't have a dollar without the
Yo,
artists.
Clark Kent came
That
up
shit
here and
is
said only
crazy.
4% of rappers make it. 4%.
And he said that's
So
a
that
high
means
number.
96% somebody's losing money.
I love
That's
Clark.
why everybody, we can focus on the couple of people that's making money, but it's mad rappers out here.
Right.
Mad deals. You know, niggas sign niggas to write them off.
That's a big fact.
That's the whole thing. I'm gonna give you a deal so I can write this off on my taxes as a company.
So I can keep the lights on another year.
Yeah, so niggas, the people that are making them, look, the people that are making it seem like it's a larger number than what it is.
Right.
Even with the success that y'all are having independently, it's not a lot of y'all. That's why y'all are standing out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're dealing with. If everybody had money, if I was for sure Math was gonna make it, MECC was gonna make it, and Hein was gonna make it, niggas will pull out the grip right now and say, yo, whatever it takes to make these guys make it, because I know that they are, let's get
it's a
it.
gamble.
But the actual fact is, I have to add 7, maybe 8 more rappers to put money into them to ensure I'm gonna get one. That's the business gamble. And that's the model that they're going based upon.
And then
But here's the thing.
Go ahead.
You don't have to do that. You got artists that's figuring out how to do it without everybody else.
Bro.
You don't have to do that no more.
15 years.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because now it took him 15 years, but he's gonna put on somebody who's been doing it in half the time. And they're gonna put on somebody who's been doing it in half the time. And eventually, that's gonna be the trend.
Okay.
Simple as
Half
that.
of 15 years.
That's
Let's
7 right there, minute.
I'll be generous and say 6.
6.
I'll be generous and say 6. A company will go under in 3.
Yes.
These niggas
in 2.
These niggas here, boy.
There's
no hope. There's no hope for none of you,
They'll
niggas.
go under in 2.
There's no hope. Your company's gonna fail. Your 7 rappers will never get nowhere. It's just hopeless, nigga.
Lay your brains
Give
down
up,
right now.
nigga.
Quit. Lay your brains down. Quit right now.
this.
Go. Hey, rapper man, go back to school.
Just off this show alone, there's 1,000 niggas trying to start a show right now.
Rapper
How
man.
many of them
Because
gonna
they're
make
getting the
it?
education.
Rapper man.
No,
No,
they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it because they're being
1,000
educated.
niggas gonna make it.
They're gonna make it.
I got a
They're being
question for
educated,
I
bro.
got a question for the
1,000
rapper man. Let me
podcasts.
just ask the rapper man one question. You got 15 years to do this. You're gonna risk going to jail to do this because he didn't hit the block. He didn't put his life on the line to do this shit. Niggas got ADD. Niggas are not sticking to this shit for 15 years. Niggas are trying to do this shit for 1 or 2
Niggas is
years.
gonna fail.
If it doesn't
Niggas
work,
is just
nigga,
fucked up.
this is what's
Stay in school,
going
kid.
on.
Bruh.
Stay in school.
This nigga's from a different era. Look at how he dressed.
Oh my God.
Fuck are we talking about? He from a whole other era.
Yo, let me tell you something.
We talking about no front too long ago era, nigga.
I don't.
What are we talking about?
Look. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You believed you could do it?
Facts. I never stopped.
You did it?
Facts.
I believed I could do it.
I did too. I ain't gonna
I
hold
did it.
You know what you got
You
in
believed
common?
you could do it? Hold on. You believed you could do it?
100%. I did.
And you did it. There it is.
You know,
They all believe that.
Hold on.
All of them say that. Every last one of them
But
niggas say the exact same
but
thing.
that's a good.
They all believe that.
Done, bro.
I can't, my nigga.
I can't.
You know why they made it?
I can't.
The same reason all of us stated. Resiliency.
It's over.
Resiliency.
It's over. He took his shit off.
That's it.
Son, can you please start coming to shows?
Cause these niggas hate rappers, and I'm the only rapper in here. And I be feeling it every time I walk in here. These niggas hate rappers, bro.
Do y'all feel like we hate y'all? He's so thank you. He's so exaggerated. Ain't nobody hating nobody in here.
It's like a funeral when I play music in here.
Every last
Ain't
never can say that.
Yo, it's just every show.
Go find me a rapper who thinks he's not gonna make it.
12:30?
Find me the rapper who thinks he won't make it. Find me the one who thinks he's trash.
Let me say something. I gotta say something else. Gotta say something.
Wait. Finish. Wait, hold on. He done. He walked off.
We need to get some air.
Hey, look here, man.
Mic'd up.
We gotta get Math high for a motherfucking seatbelt.
Yo,
He's just
yo, this nigga, yeah.
quick moving dude.
There's a jacket just here.
He's gone. It's like, I didn't see his body, but I seen his jacket just fall.
Hey, make sure y'all go get 7 shots, man. It's out right now.
Yeah, we gotta
Make
promote
sure y'all
shit.
go get that, man.
His album just dropped, 7 shots, shit's fire, nigga. I keep it a buck.
Shout out to Rochester, where this man is from. Everybody rapping up in Rochester. Shout out to y'all niggas. And make niggas get y'all a radio station and put pressure on them so y'all can create your own fuking vibe.
Let me say this. I didn't forget I didn't get to it. My next album is produced by this man.
Oh!
Right.
We didn't even get to the meat and potatoes. What the fuck we here to talk about? We talking about all kind of shit.
Right.
But that is the promotion.
We just dropped a single.
You don't even have to do that.
The song just came out at 12 o'clock with Grafh and Gigs, produced by 38 Spesh.
You heard?
Let's go.
You heard?
Bow. You know what? Once y'all get the 20 million hits and they go stream y'all shit, yo, I like to eat at Mr. Chow's, niggas. Word. That's all I got to say.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.